Yo. How you guys doing this fine evening? This time it is evening. Biggs, I am here first. That's Leadfoot. He is the first. Well done. We got our Get Smoked hat on. Got to fit the part. Time to bust out the hobby stuff and build more snakes. Good idea, Pax Virtua. Lord Wales, finishing up those Revas. You've misplaced one of the 3 kits. You're going to use to kit bash something, and it is very annoying. I'm sorry to hear that. It's got to be somewhere. Coffee, you knew you were forgetting something. Yeah, I haven't had coffee. Took James out. Took James outside for one of those long walks, you know. Because I'm told dogs like... to remain healthy, they really do have to, like, constantly be moving all over the place. Kind of like people, but more so. There was a bird, and he became scared. And then the wind blew like a stick a little bit, and he became scared. And there was a person in the distance who, like, closed their car door. He became frightened. It was quite an adventure. It was quite an adventure for James. And you're just digging in your Minecraft base. Not bad. Scumdrek confirmed a War Shrine base. Yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of War Shrines with a Scumdrek carrying them around. That is a fine conversion. Fine conversion material. Let's get into this Persona 5, shall we? Now, as you may recall, Persona 3 was my favorite, although I haven't played it in 15 years. Persona 4 has the best memes. Persona 5 has the most style. By far. Perhaps too much style, but I'm okay with that. There's no such thing as too much style. Although there is, but I don't mind it. The Waifu Wars 5. The Wifening. Round 1. Begin. Do let me know if the sound's too loud. Who's Hades gonna pick? That's actually an interesting question. It's gonna be on. You know it. I know it. It's a bit louder. It's gonna be on. Like, I don't know. He could surprise me. He could surprise me, but... Ready for some hot takes on? She's hot, but has 0 redeeming qualities besides that. Absolutely normie, vapid pick. Pure looks, nothing else. The shallowest pick. Am I memeing? Is it a real hot take? Only time may tell. Where's the line? Well, Yukiko was the traditional Japanese. Like, she was... If your bag was traditional Japanese waifu, it was Yukiko. That is not my bag, and so I had no interest. I myself am a huge weirdo, and so why would I want a traditional person, right? I'm interested in the weirdos. If it's not Takemi or Kawakami, there's been a mistake. Alright, well, we'll just have to move along here. Look at this style. I love it. Whatever graphic designer they hired and threw money at the person and said, hey, if you think it's too much, go further. And that was this entire game, visually. It's always nice when somebody's allowed to do that. You mean the detective lady in this game has got your looks vote? Do you mean Sei Nijima? Ooh. Yeah, it's so sad that she's not romanceable in this game. For those absolute square-jawed chads that would be interested in Sei Nijima, I don't know. I can't believe it's not a romance option. She's so stressed from work. Powerful woman. Come on. Blow off some steam after you get back from the office. Alright, new game. Let's go new game. Yeah, it truly is tragic. Makoto is acceptable as well. I would consider dating Makoto to get to Sei. You missed the preview stream. Dr. Dark Match, the only thing you missed was what everyone knew was going to happen, which is the other half of Stormcast and the other half of Cool Boys. And everyone thought, like, oh, maybe there'll be a teaser at the end for something else. There was not. Just nothing. However, spoiler alert, the second half of Cool Boys are actually fire. Like, they look awesome. I was honestly a little resident sleeper about the Cool Boys up until I saw the preview. And they saved all the interesting models for then. Same with the Stormcast. Dude, Stormcast are looking OD. They have Lord Commander Professor Badass. Like, Celestant Bo Jackson. Gimme the Touchdown Thurman Thomas. Okay, little cripple girl. Like, it's so sick. And the rest of them are pretty cool, too. A pity he's chained to Hammers of Sigmar, but maybe this is a sign that Hammers of Sigmar, they're going to try to make them interesting instead of just, like, boring, right? Yeah, Lord Commander Leroy Smith from Tekken 7. Yeah, exactly. And now, I know Leroy Smith is the most generically black person name you can possibly imagine, but I think it is a reference to some old blaxploitation movie. Where one of the person's names was actually that, so, you know, how bad is it really? Anyhow, let's go. New Game. Oh yeah, I have played Persona 5, just not Persona 5 Royale. Alright. I think I get some bonuses here. English or Japanese? Make your choice. For me, I prefer Japanese, but not for a not for like a weeaboo reason, but out of respect for the director of the game. Like, the original director is the one who directs the voice actors, and so he's going to get the performance that he intended out of the Japanese ones, and the translator team, maybe not. Probably relying on their just average chops. It might not matter in a video game. It more so matters for movies, if I'm really honest, but anyhow, here we go. Ooh, we're split. 2 English, 2 Japanese. You don't know how to fill out a Direwolves Soulblight list? Well, Monday we're going over it. I plan on Monday. You thought about it all day. Monday I'm going to go through all the Curse City stuff that recently got unshackled. It's Curse City Unchained, right? And so we're going to look over those War Scrolls, because I remember some of them being pretty hot. And then maybe then that can help you a little bit. Oh. Ahem. Poll. Poll's a good idea. It's easier to follow in English if you're hobbying, and so you're... Oh, yeah, that is a good idea. That is, you know what? I would prefer Japanese for the true experience, right? But if people are hobbying, they don't want to always look at the screen. Maybe for the audience's sake, I go Eng. And normally Atlas titles have pretty solid localization, for the most part. Yeah, alright, I will, this is a show, after all, right? And so for the audience, let's go ENG on them. And so we might get some awkward, English, right? Except the opposite of English, because it's English voice actors horribly failing at saying Japanese words, right? What was that teacher's name? Janglish, yeah. Janglish would have to be it. Kamoshida. Kamoshida. As opposed to Kamoshida, right? English is the best. I mean, they're both good. I don't care what the parent language is supposed to be and what the person is failing at. It's all funny to me. When someone's trying to say an English word and they can't, and when some white guy is trying to say a Japanese word and he can't, it's both hilarious. It's not their fault. It's hard to learn other languages, but it's funny. An's name is the worst it ever gets. It's just Anne, right? Like in English, this word is Anne. They're like on, right? Because in Japanese, your vowels are always the same. No matter what you're putting them in. There are some exceptions. The A sound is ah. It is always ah. It's never a. It's never ah. It's ah. Makes it easy. And then kanji makes it really hard because it's just a picture dictionary. A, right.
This story is a work of fiction.
This story is a work of fiction. Chat.
Similarities between characters or events to persons living or dead in your world are purely coincidental.
Okay. All right.
Only those who have agreed to the above have the privilege of partaking in this game.
You hear that, chat? You better check your privilege, chat. Or else you won't be able to partake in this game. Fun fact, if you do not agree that this is a work of fiction, it kicks you out to the start menu and literally doesn't let you play the game. And so this is sort of like a fuck you to anybody who's like, that's not realistic. Yes, I agree this is a fiction.
The contract has been sealed.
Well, I'm out. Yeah, the Seinfeld meme.
The world is not as it should be. It's filled with distortion, and ruin can no longer be avoided.
Interesting to put ruin in quotes here.
Those who oppose fate and desire change. From time to time, they were referred to as tricksters.
Yeah, or insurgents, or revolutionaries. There's a bunch of names for them, good and bad, depending on what side won afterwards.
Now is the time to rise against the abyss of distortion.
You are the trickster. We live in a society. Good meme. Oh, Animu cutscene, what? And it says win. That's what we're doing by playing. Win. Big winner. As you can see, Persona 4 sold pretty well. P5 is, we're seeing some more production value in P5. Double streamy is true, yeah. The show must go on. The preview in the morning was, hey, that was a planned special event. It's not going to move the schedule around. Sir, you're supposed to, like, not be seen if you are a thief. I'm not going to tell him how to live, but...
Good. Now get running!
Alright, here we come to the first lie of the game. Boyish voice? Absolutely not. Honestly, last time I played this game was with the Japanese voices, and this character right here is literally the most female voice ever, and so I thought the character was a girl for the longest time. But now they're like a boyish voice. Let me listen to the English voice actor. Like, what is it? Does it actually sound like a boyish voice?
This is our only chance.
Stay calm. You can get away now. We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end. What's that? Don't worry about us. Just concentrate on getting away.
That is not a boyish voice. This is not. Anyway. Yeah, the song is so good, obviously. So, like, as a brief aside, Persona 3's music was, like, hip-hop inspired. And Persona 4's music... What would you say Persona 4's music was inspired by? Trying to think about it, actually. I should have thought about this before I started the game. Like pop, I guess. Just, like, catchy elevator pop, maybe? Bipop? Yeah, probably bipop. Elevators. Before it's J-pop inspired. That's probably a good way of putting it, Vritamaya. This one's a lot more like... rock jazz, I guess, something like that. Ish. Escape from the casino. Right. Running in a circle confirmed.
But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move.
I have to disagree. I don't know that it was an excellent move.
I bet Skull wouldn't pull it off that smoothly.
This happens because you have no sense for aesthetics. Nobody asked you, Inari. There he is.
How's James? Has he stopped quaking in fear? Let's check. He's spasming every once in a while, but he's lying down. His face is pressed like absolutely parallel with the ground. The pig ear, mummified pig ear thing is just sitting next to him. He became scared by a lot of things outside during the walk.
Just run! Get out of there! Okay, the enemy's focus is on him. Everyone remember where we're meeting up? It'll work.
Stop right there. Get away.
Ooh.
Take him down, Joker!
I forgot you rip people's faces off in this game. As always with Persona, it's like simple and cutesy and cartoony and creative, and then like randomly extremely brutal for some reason. For sure. I think there's nothing that I can actually miss in this initial thing, so we're good. Are we going for the perfect 100% run? Pretty much, yeah. As always with the Persona game, at least I want to max out every social link. Anything else you do, kind of whatever, but like I want to get the full story, in other words, right? And I'm not sure what changed in Royale. Even shooting yourself in the head to summon your Persona isn't family fun. I mean, it was in P3. It was so weird. That's actually why I played the game. It's like, what is this weird Japanese game where these high school kids are shooting themselves in the face to unleash their power? Like, what? That might be a good tinfoil hat prank. One more. We got double turns. Double turns still in the game. Oh.
Everyone else, more of them? Be careful!
Yeah, it could coast under the radar when nobody knew what the fuck it was, but now Persona's kind of big, so they can't skate, you know? Feels on Cool Boys models. The first batch of Cool Boys models we saw, I sleep. Resident sleeper. Boring. Boring orcs. Ugh, more orcs. Gul'dan was awesome, though, as the one exception. Second wave of Cool Boys. Now we're talking. Getting pretty good. Big swamp monsters like howdas, giant creatures, stuff like that. Now we're talking. Isn't this guy in Super Smash? Probably. I think everybody's in Super Smash.
Dude, can you even hear us?
Don't worry, I'm picking up everyone's voices. Just go, Joker! Wait a sec. What the? I'm getting a weird reading heading your way! Come on, run!
The intruder simply can't be found. You're quick!
Where'd it go, damn it? I can't confirm the intruder's location.
Huh? What?
Hi, Joker. Alright. You'll never get away if you just keep fighting. Tutorial mode activated. Hey, well, you're very excited to find ways to turn Cruel Boys into more Iron Horde orcs. That would be sweet. They'll probably end up being painted like a mix of Shattered Hand and Bleeding Hollow. Yeah, okay. So, like, reds, but more rusty reds, probably. Big Matrix vibes, too. A little bit, yeah. Hide in the shadows and sneak past when you see an opening. Alright. Bink. Okay, so you can press X to dash between hiding places. A little Metal Gear, huh? How do I escape from this? Oh, circle. Okay, we're good. Circle to stop hiding. Fluke Skywalker, what's up? Perfect timing, look up. Can you use that thing to just fly over there? L1. Easy. Alright, let's go.
Joker, stop!
Royale added a grappling hook. I was gonna say, I don't remember there being a grappling hook in original. Bleeding Hollow will end up being more brown skin tones with a lot of tattoo work and markings, and then the Shattered Hand will be pallid gray, probably Rackhearth flesh with black wash and some wet brushing. Yeah. Man, that's gonna look sweet. I don't know what it is, but whenever people paint up Iron Jaws or just some Age of Sigmar orc in WoW colors, really looks good.
Right near you.
I don't think I was surrounded and had to fight.
Take on this many. Huh? Joker, that weird reading from earlier is closing in on you too.
What weird reading? Oh, special cutscene? Was there like a special new character? I suppose there would have to be, right?
Joker, it's her.
On guard.
She's the weird reading I've been getting.
She is a weird reading. Enter Not Marie, right, yeah. The special character in the golden/royale style of the game. Is her sword a gun? Tell me her sword is a gun. No, okay, she just has a gun. Okay. That's still cool. A little old style.
My weak self relied on you so much.
You are ridiculously skinny. Did she say my weak self? Senpai? And then the monsters. We got some absolutely packing Rakshasa. Or something like that. Inspired creature. A rapier and a lever action rifle. I wouldn't have thought of it myself, but it's a stylish pair. She is resistant to wind. Alright. Something is wrong with your posture.
But this time, it's my turn to come to your aid, Senpai.
Abcat. Yeah, Abcat. Yeah, some familiar faces in this chat. Scissor walking with a sword and gun and no pants for some reason. Seems pretty good, yeah. At least a 5 out of 7. I can't remember how quickly I get my MP back. Oh, so I start with curse damage. I couldn't remember what element I started with. She's very Risei. To me, she's very, oh shit, what's that red-haired chick's name who's got it together in P3? Who's, like, in charge of everything? I can't remember what her name is. Mitsuru, that's it. Mitsuru Senpai. Infinite blade works. Okay, I guess why would I even bother? Hold up. It actually just says hold up. We have team attacks, just like before. Beauty is... what does it say? Beauty is devotion, I think?
That's the last of them?
The P3 girl was Mitsuru, yeah.
I genuinely have no clue what just happened, but I take it you're okay? Wait, bad news. Enemy backup's headed your way. You need to book it right now. Please go. I'm going to make it harder for them to track you down.
Didn't they put, like...
You still have something you need to do as a Phantom Thief, right?
Didn't they put, like, demon talking back in, where you, like, you try to get the demons on your side and have a chat with them and exploit their eccentricities? Just like in P2.
Then I won't stop you. Since I'm not a member of the Phantom Thieves, I'm in no position to interfere.
You have just interfered. Nuclear damage. I think Makoto is the one with nuclear damage in this game.
Don't forget the promise we made, okay?
Mysterious girl.
Joker, you need to get out of there! Go, go, go!
You got about 40 hours into this and dropped it. You wish it was a shorter game. I remember this one being longer than P4. At least when I played it.
Alright, let's do it!
The songs are so fucking good, though. 100+ hour game, yeah. Maybe we won't spend so much time on everything like P4, but who knows.
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Nice PC cases. Winner. Losing is not an option. Everyone's enemy. Everything is black. Man, they really went in there and put English on all those posters instead of Japanese. That was a lot of work for 7 seconds of a chase scene.
This is how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor is completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Playthrough guaranteed over 200 hours.
Over there.
Hey,
There's nowhere to run.
that's a lot of content. What a background.
See ya.
Man, by the time we're done with this game, the old world will be ready not to release, but to have the third announcement for it.
You know that?
What's up, talking Rex? It was at this moment
Enemies
that he realized he fucked up.
It can't be.
What happened?
An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Oh no.
Ankles absolutely shattered. Yeah, except for the magic, I guess. How's it going? Did I see the new Orcs and Stormcast? Yeah, we did a preview stream this morning where I watched the Warhammer TV one at the same time. So we had like an hour of that, hour and a half of that. Average American police. There's like 300 police officers. This is ridiculous.
Didn't expect to find some kid.
This is not an American police patrol. They would have shot him 17 times in the back.
You were sold out.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff him.
Cuff him, boys. P5 089. What is that? Persona 5. There must be some sort of Easter egg with that. Yeah, 300 cops all over the place. Nobody has body cam footage. Oh, well,
Wake him up.
luck of the draw. Yes, bake them away, toys. I'm a lot louder than the game. Yeah, it's because when I started, someone told me to turn down the game, and I forgot that I'm not supposed to listen to chat about audio levels.
You still don't get it, do you? Give it up.
Also, in this game, like, sound effects and music
Cooperate.
are, like, way louder than talking, which is exactly the opposite of what you want. I don't think there's a way to change it. Although I'll check when I get to a menu.
Huh? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used?
Gird
as
your
video
loins,
evidence?
fellas. She's about to show up, is she? He just kicked my man in the dick. Of course not. What do you mean? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence? No, I'm not. No. Well, I don't know. If we were in America, there's no such thing as video evidence. In fact, you can show it to a grand jury and they'll just shrug. So I think not talking is right. We'll give him the old ...
My question. Answer. Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works.
This guy's face is
Think
strangely
all those
horrifying,
crimes
don't you
were led
think?
by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh?
Did you know this guy was expelled? He's a delinquent. Get this hothead out of here. Everything's hazy. I can't remember. Select difficulty. For those who want balance between exciting gameplay and a riveting story, you can change the difficulty at any time. For those seeking expert level challenge with little margin for error in battle, you can change the difficulty at any time. This choice will not affect the story. Nice. The most difficult setting, tailored just for those seeking a ruthlessly brutal challenge. Safe. For those who wish to enjoy the story, if you fall in battle, you can retry as many times as you like. Note that you cannot change the difficulty once you select video game journalist reviewer difficulty. Okay. Alright. For those looking for a casual experience, battles are optimized for beginning players, and you can change the difficulty at any time. Alright. How's P5 difficulty? Does it just bloat the HP values and damage of everything? Like, in other words, the higher up the difficulty I go, it just adds like more... It just adds hours of gameplay that I'm basically grinding crap. We're going normal. I'm not looking for a challenge, I'm looking for a story. I'm looking to not spend 200 hours on this game, if at all possible.
Sign here. It's a confession under your name.
Get this shit out of my face.
I need your hand to sign this, bud. I don't care if you end up losing a leg.
I mean, why not just forge it at this point? You're torturing me. Might as well go all the way and just forge it, right?
Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
You must understand. Sign your name. Oh, here we go. Gigantic Lupin. That's my name. I wonder if the game kicks you out if you're too stupid. Let me redo that. Alright, I'm finished. It's time to actually start the game. I always agonize over the name and then end up with something bad. But what are you gonna do? Also, we're gonna be called... Ooh. It's Say
Excuse me, but this
Nijima.
area's off.
Excuse me, this area is off. God damn. Is what the police detective almost said.
I'm Nijima from the public prosecutor's office.
Missed out on 2 Dicks 4-ball? What are you playing, baseball?
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have here?
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
She's a businesswoman. She does not have time for this.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction.
Nijima-san. The step on me's begin in chat, yeah.
Besides,
Are you Prosecutor Sai Nijima? I just got off the phone with your director.
Wait, Sai? Isn't E-eh? So it'd be like Sai.
Hurry and
Sometimes
get it
names
over
are
with.
different,
To be
though.
frank, you're being an inconvenience.
Cool lips move? Yeah, they do that.
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
Sai. You're sad because the name is close to Dojima.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
People who like Sai really do like being stepped on. I will neither confirm nor deny that. I guess the people in chat can answer you.
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much, though.
Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long.
Ahem. Good luck to you then. Yeah, Hades, it's a new game. It doesn't count. We're role-playing a different character. It is the same universe. And yeah, she literally does
Just for your
still
own
exist.
sake.
But we're no longer Big Guy, son.
His
We are
methods are
gigantic
unknown,
Lupin.
after all. We don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
I understand.
Hades wasn't role-playing.
I didn't expect to be you. You'll be answering my questions this time.
This time.
Those bastards. Can you hear me? It seems you've been through a lot. Almost anything can happen here, and I can't stop them. That's why I need you to answer me honestly. I don't have much time either. What was your objective?
Is this game a flashback? Yes.
Why did you cause such a major incident?
Well, okay. Much of the game is a flashback, but then it catches up.
I didn't think it was a prank from the get-go, but I couldn't assemble a case for prosecution. It's because I couldn't figure out the method behind it.
The The most edgy answer, of course you couldn't. Yeah. You don't know the truth. Or, why would you like to know? Those were the two choices.
Issue of whether or not it can be used in court. I need to know. This is my case, after all. It seems you're coherent.
Ish. I am heavily drugged. My eyes are gray.
When and where did you find out about that world? How is it even possible to steal another's heart?
Where did you find out about HeyWoah?
Now, tell me your account of everything.
Yeah, an operation like yours must have had a constant supply of coffee and curry. Who's your supplier?
Start from the very beginning.
Well, you see, my uncle is a pimp. His name is Sojiro Sakura. Yes. As in the flower. And he dresses to match. We're back to the butterfly motif of 2 and 3.
You are held captive.
I don't know that 4 had them.
A prisoner of fate to a future that has been sealed in advance. This is truly an unjust game.
It was like almost Elizabeth voice actor.
But if my voice is reaching you, there may yet be a possibility open to you. I beg you, please overcome this game and save the world.
Oh, the save icon was a butterfly. Yeah, you're right. It's time for some Twin Peaks.
The key to victory lies within the memories of your bonds, the truth that you and your friends grasped. It all began that day, when the game was started half a year ago.
I think this is actually going to be pretty quick because, unlike in P4, I don't have to read every line of dialogue in the entire game, which did take a long time. I could just have the English speak it to you, because it's all voice acted now.
For the sake of your world's future, as well as your own, you must remember.
I bet that saves like literally 50 hours or something like that. Even though it was fun. It's fun to read the lines. What's our name? Gigantic Lupin. Because we are a phantom thief. Yeah, Gigantic Coon to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for riding with us today. We will be arriving in Shibuya shortly. This is the last stop for this line. Please transfer here for all subway lines. The doors to your left will open.
Don't worry, there's plenty of lines that aren't voice acted. Help. There's just straight up assault.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
You defended a girl from assault, but you got sued.
It's the truth. To a person, though?
It's Jeff
Gotta be a joke.
Bezos.
You really love all that occult stuff, don't you?
Dude, occult stuff is sweet. It's too bad / a great thing that it's not real. There's production value, although there are some copy pastes. What is this strange app on my phone?
I get the feeling that's what's going on.
Oh. It's the stop time button. Honestly, I would download this app. That'd be fun. Will I do more of those awesome army rundowns? Yes, I will. I'm just waiting for the battle tomes and stuff to come out. And I was waiting for 3rd edition to come out. Because otherwise I would do one and be instantly, like... It would be instantly irrelevant, right? And I'd like them to last for a little while. Let's put that one in the recycle bin, shall we? Who stops time with an app and then destroys the app? Really now? The absolute willpower, yeah. If you are ever confused about what to do or where to go next, look in the upper right corner of the screen to view various hints. I will be looking in the upper left area of my screen onto my other monitor where I have the guide. That's where I will be looking. Big lab. Oh, who's that? Speaking of big lab, who's in that lab coat? Starting today, Sojiro Sakura will be taking care of me. Babe. His house should be in the back streets of this residential area. I know how to rotate a camera. TY. Press X to talk to people. No volume control, huh? Nice. Unfriendly officer. You want to get to the residence at that address? It's in an alley a bit further back. Take a right after the apartment with the stairs. Alright. Hold up. Businessman? Sick man. What'll I do? I'm feeling under the weather, but I've got an important meeting tomorrow. I thought I'd give this place a shot, but they said they were closed today. It's still so early, too. I just can't believe it. Maybe I should go in and ask again. I love how they got the fucking, like, whirly, the Wurlitzer organ. There was another, accident. I see a policeman over there. Who's just watching to make sure everyone's safe. It would be scary if something like that happened again, though. Let's hurry home. The nameplate here says Sakura. It looks like this might be Sojiro Sakura's house. HeyWoah, not doing first army list and third post FAQ video for factions while waiting for new battle tome is a starting point for new players in AOS. I think that is a good idea. I think I said so last time. I've got a little bit of a script worked on for that one, but I'm not too far along with it.
Looks like no one's home. Oh yeah, Sakura-san's usually at his cafe around this time.
Yeah, this is probably good for like an early vocab video. You can talk about wards and stuff like that. Help define terms.
In the back alley, so I should make my other deliveries first.
Yo, is this Adachi? Is this Adachi voice actor? You're a real asshole.
Next, I need to take this package to...
I think it is. It's a residential area up ahead. Oh, by ahead, they don't mean ahead. They mean way back. I honestly can't remember where anything is anymore. I'll get used to it. Lots of cats. Looks like this is the place. You dumbass. You can explain wounds, bravery, move, and save. True, yeah, and I can explain that those are the wounds, bravery, move, and save of the individual models within that unit. It's like the comfiest background song ever.
A public transit bus was driven down an opposing lane with its customers still in it. The citizens can't live in peace if this keeps up.
Coffee and curry. Yep. That sounds disgusting. True, I agree. But only because curry is disgusting.
Oh, how frightening.
What could be going on? Didn't something similar happen just the other day?
And down is the name of a shellfish used in pearl farming.
Oh, right. They did say that was today.
This dude's face is so good.
Well, we'll be going now. The payment's on the table.
Thanks for coming.
This place is in the back alley, so there's no worries of a car crashing in here.
A what now?
There's been a string of those rampage accidents, you know. I just hope that none happen around.
Can I make a video
here.
about a eulogy for OBR for those of us players in mourning? Yeah, I press F to pay respects.
None of my concern.
Well, see you next time.
Ugh, 4 hours for just a single cup of joe.
Yeah, that's also my number one concern. When picking a place to eat, it's important not to get hit by a car while eating there.
So, you're the guy.
So, you're, gigantic? As a matter of fact, I am. Please take care of me. Is Sakura-san here? Alright. This one makes me seem gormless. And this one is like stepbrother I'm stuck vibes, so I guess I'll have to sound gormless.
Yeah. I'm Sojiro Sakura. You'll be in my custody over the next year.
Yeah, main character senpai is super tall.
I was wondering what kind of unruly kid would show up. But you're the one, huh?
It's gigantique. Could be Higante.
Have you been told? A customer of mine and your parents know each other.
Okay.
Well, not that that matters. Follow me.
Here, you can live in this trash heap. This is your room. There's like motes of dust floating around. It's like a dumpster, except it has a roof.
I'll at least give you sheets for your bed.
You mean the mattress that's just sitting on
You want to say
egg
something.
cartons? I think there's only one choice here.
It's on you to clean up the rest.
It's big. Main character only knows if things are large or not. That's it. He can't surmise who Sojiro is, but he knows this one.
I'll be leaving after I lock up each day. You'll be alone at night, but don't do anything stupid. I'll throw you out if you cause any trouble.
Thank you, I feel right at home.
Now then. I got the gist of your situation. You protected some woman from a man forcing himself on her. He got injured, then sued you, right?
Oh, you know the truth. By the way, look at these shoes this dude is rocking. Sojiro is a pimp for sure. Rolled up khakis, like fucking white moccasins, no socks. This guy knows how to live. Pink shirt, apron. 55-year-old goals, TBH.
That's what you get for sticking your nose in a matter between two adults. You did injure him, yeah? And now that you've got a criminal record, you were expelled from your high school.
That's what you get for dealing with adults.
The courts ordered you to transfer and move out here, which your parents also approved. In other words, they got rid of you for being a pain in the ass.
God damn. Also, look at this dude's fucking face. Look at this expression. Those eyebrows are out of control.
It's best you not talk about anything unnecessary. I am in the restaurant business, you know.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
Behave yourself for the year. If nothing happens, your probation will be lifted.
A whole year?
Cause any problems, and you'll be sent straight to juvie.
Juvie?
We'll be going to Shujin tomorrow.
But I've already been to juvie. You don't understand. It's double juvies. Shujin?
Shujin Academy, the school you'll be attending. We'll introduce ourselves properly to the staff there. There's rarely a place that'll accept someone like you, you know? What a waste of my Sunday.
God damn, I feel welcome.
Your luggage arrived a little while ago. I brought it up here for you.
I'll be living here starting today in this dump. I should check out what's in here. It's the cardboard box sent from back home. It's full of clothes and daily necessities. I'll change into more comfortable clothes for now. Now I look like a private investigator and or a lecturer at a college. That suit coat plus jeans game. It's a table covered in dust. If I draw a line on dust on my finger, it'll probably be easy to see. These are all... There are all these unused household items lying here. It's not organized at all. I should start cleaning. Let's check elsewhere, just real quick. Rusty shelves. I would like to check everything. Thanks. Start cleaning. He was selling 1 cup of coffee every 4 hours, so you're really wasting time explaining things? Yeah, good point. Yeah, Wild Thing, I have noticed that. There's a lot of, like, somebody says something, and then the reaction is, huh? And then repeating it. And then the other character says, yes, and repeats it again. I don't know if Kojima was memeing in Metal Gear 4 or not, but it probably reached its peak at that point. You don't think that a court would have convicted you for defending a woman from assault? Well, you gotta imagine that they probably just don't believe her, right? Or you. You're trying to ruin his reputation. That's worth going to court. And ruining your life if you lose. Also, like, he's, you know, he's Japanese Bezos, and so, can I introduce you to the wonderful world of bribes?
What the heck? I heard you making making all sorts of noise up here, but I didn't think you were cleaning.
Since when does a court not believe women? Well, maybe you're not familiar with America, Hades. Also, Dinma brings up a great point. Who can afford the best lawyers usually wins. Also, who can afford lawyers at all usually wins by settling out of court. Or they can't even afford to bring it to court, and so the rich person just automatically wins by default.
Actually, the place doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, not bad.
Though it's only natural you'd want to keep your room tidy. Why don't you go to bed for tonight? You don't have anything better to be doing, right? I'm going to close up shop and get out of here myself. I won't be the one looking after you if you get sick from staying up too late. Got that?
Well, OJ was a special case because the investigation team fucked up, and so he got off on a technicality. Not necessarily that he was, like, rich and famous, although that had a lot to do with the jury. For sure. Can I save yet? I can't. I think everything you do, it just says, you're too tired, time to go to sleep. If the glove doesn't fit, you must acquit.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
OJ did not get off on a technicality. I admit that I'm not familiar with the case. I thought there was some, like, improper way evidence was gathered. I thought there was something where the police on the scene screwed up in some huge way, and he just got off because of it. And also the jurors just, like, he's a football man and they like football and they just, like, let him go. I remember it was, like, a combination of the jurors being completely stupid and also something about the prosecution, like, fucking up. But, I mean, technically I lived through it, but I was really young, so I didn't pay it much attention. Yeah, his lawyer reminds me of the... Was it Johnny Cochran, I think? His lawyer reminds me of, like, those dudes at the start of Alterac Valley that are like, if you don't rush Drek, then you are Keck, you know? Oh, I'm remembering the past here. This is... I'm now playing through my assault stoppage.
No!
The crap you see in Phoenix Wright, it might not be far from the truth in their court system. I don't know. I know the conviction rate is obscenely high in Japan. But what if OJ actually didn't do it? I guess that's in the realm of possibility, but... Yeah. Oh, Cosby. Yeah, Cosby was the one that got off on a technicality, which is really disgusting, but not as disgusting as what he did.
Don't give me that shit.
It looks like that drunk man is bothering that woman.
Ow! Please stop!
I can't ignore this.
What a waste of time. You think you're worth causing me trouble? Huh?
I'll call the police!
Do you know who I am? I'm Jeff Bezos.
Call
I
them if
do
you
what I want.
The police are my bitches. They're not gonna take you seriously.
Narrator. And this turned out to be true.
No! Stop!
Someone called the cops, huh? Get in the car. Incompetent fools like you just need to shut your mouths and follow where I steer this country.
One of my issues with P5 is that the villains are so cartoonishly villainous and evil that any moral quibbling that happens between the characters is totally irrelevant immediately once you meet them. And it's just like, oh, you guys are
Get lost, kid.
totally monstrous. I see. There's no, you know, no philosophizing here.
This is all because you're so damn slow. Get in the car.
Damn adults. They're so corrupt, yeah. I hate adults. They keep painting huge groups of people with a wide brush, generalizing about them. That's why I hate all adults. The icon looks almost like an eye. I thought I deleted it. Like, the best way to describe this character is that he thinks he's Tony Stark, but he's Lex Luthor. Yeah, but not like, not as good as Lex Luthor. In both meanings, really. I don't know if that's how I describe Elon Musk. Elon Musk definitely thinks he's Tony Stark, but I don't think he's Lex Luthor. He's like Lex Luthor as played by that skinny kid from one of those bad live-action Justice League movies. Some like weirdo meme lord. The Madarame shit hit you really hard because it happened to you? I can't remember what Madarame's thing was. I mean, we'll probably get to it, but I know the name, but I can't place a face to it. It's Yusuke's arc? Oh, the artist, yeah. Yes, that is very, very common. I've seen shit like that.
Trickster, welcome to my velvet room.
Oh, different voice, so sad. I think it's because the actor died, right? The nose.
So you've come too, inmate. The you in reality is currently fast asleep. You're only
Inmate.
experiencing this as a dream. You're in the presence of our master. Stand up straight!
Welcome. I am delighted to make your acquaintance. This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. It is a room that only those who are bound by a contract may enter. I am Igor, the master of this place. Remember it well. I summoned you to speak of important matters. It involves your life as well.
You hate to say this, but lolly police? Yeah, with a little bit of, honestly, a little bit of Nazi vibe to him as well. Like a little bit of Hitler Youth kind of thing going on, as an inspiration, clearly. Not exactly my cup of tea. A little bit. Hey, I don't want to be presumptuous, but I call it like I see it, I guess. Important matters?
Still, this is a surprise. The state of this room reflects the state of your own heart. To think a prison would appear as such. You truly are a prisoner of fate. In the near future, there is no mistake that ruin awaits you.
Why does he sound like Madara? Because I'm pretty sure the voice actor for old, The Nose died in between the games, I think. Don't quote me on it, but I believe that's what happened.
I speak of the end to
Which is sad, because I like the voice actor a lot.
However, there is a means to oppose such a fate.
Or rather, I like his work.
Rehabilitated toward freedom. That is your only means to avoid ruin. Do you have the resolve to challenge the distortion of the world?
Actually, yes, Dinma. That means that the Persona 4 protagonist's heart was a velvet limo with a bar. Yes. A ladies' man through and through. And that the Persona 3 protagonist's heart was an elevator to the top of the world. And the P5 is... well, this is kind of a special case, but I guess we'll call it a prison. Big guy was a Chad. I mean, I'd rather avoid ruin.
Allow me to observe the path of your rehabilitation. Pardon me for not introducing...
The voice actor is Dan Horn.
Right,
He's still alive? No, I mean the Japanese one.
They
Not the English one.
Here.
Ha! Try and struggle as hard as you like. The duty of wardens is to protect inmates. We are also your collaborators. That is, if you remain obedient.
I shall explain the roles of these two.
The English one is still alive, okay.
Now then, it seems the night is waning. It is almost time. Take your time to slowly come to understand this place. We will surely meet again, eventually.
Time's up. Now hurry up and go back to sleep.
Okay, so the Japanese guy was the one who died before P5 was released. I had a strange dream. Ruin, rehabilitation. What does it mean?
Looks like you're up.
God damn, Sojiro. Chill, bro. How does in a game with this much style, Sojiro has the most drip? What is this?
Well,
that
then,
fucking
let's go
lean,
introduce ourselves properly to
dude.
the staff about your transfer.
I can't deal with this. I forgot about
The school
this.
you're attending is in the Aoyama district.
It's been like, I don't know, 6 years or something since I played this game.
It'll take a while to get there by train.
I've forgotten. I've forgotten
Transfers are
everything.
a real hassle too. I'll drive you there, but just for today. Let's go.
What does this guy drive? Like a 65 Impala or something? What the fuck?
Men aren't usually allowed in my passenger seat.
Yeah, we can tell, bro. You don't need to spray it all over the place here. Sojiro definitely has two sets of families that don't know about each other. He has two former sets of families that don't know about each other. And now he's hiding out.
Do me a favor.
Trying to escape from him.
All right?
Aoyama Basho tomorrow? Oh, sick. I forgot about that.
Don't get me wrong. I don't care what happens to you.
I think he's putting on a front.
Just don't cause me any trouble.
And a white belt. Dude.
To reiterate, just so we're clear, you will immediately be expelled if you cause any problems.
Okay, Gutlord Tyrant.
In my opinion, you're nothing but a liability. But we had our circumstances to consider. Whatever you might have gotten away with in your hometown, those days are over. If you are thrown out from our school, there will be no place for you to go. Keep that in mind.
Is it Chibi Kingpin? Good one. He is round. He is actually Chibi Kingpin.
I'm Sadayo Kawakami.
Kawakami.
Here's your student ID.
Why, hello there. What was that pink envelope underneath
Be sure
those?
to read the school rules. Any violations will send you straight to the guidance office.
What was that? Yeah, the drum solo starts playing. Got it made. Arigato, around Principal Sama. Yeah.
And if by chance you cause any problems, I won't be able to protect you at all.
Sure.
That is your promise, yes, Principal Kobayakawa?
Kobayakawa.
Mm-hmm. He is responsible for all his actions.
Humpty Dumpty looking ass.
But really, though, why me? There should have been better candidates.
It was a sudden transfer, and your class was the only one that had an opening. If you're done explaining things, mind if we get going? I got a store to get back to.
Yeah, according to my watch, it's been 3 hours, so my first customer is bound to show up.
Sakura-san, please keep a close eye on him. Don't let him cause any trouble outside.
He was actually just called Principal in the Japanese version.
Well, I'll be sure to have a serious talk about the situation he's in.
Isn't teacher best
Come to the
waifu? I
faculty
mean,
office when you
that's a
arrive
matter
at
of
school
perspective.
tomorrow. I'll show you to your classroom.
We'll fight those waifu wars when we get to them.
Everyone's giving you the cold shoulder.
Only half of the waifus in this game are just pure trash, like, it's not even a conversation. Only
That's
like
what having
half.
a criminal record does to you. Turns out your past follows you wherever you go.
Bro, his shirt has a dangerous number of unbuttoned buttons on it. I half expect him to pop both of those collars as he walks out.
By the way, if you get expelled now, I won't hesitate to kick you out. Got it?
I'll be C.
School never changes, huh?
War never changes.
We're going home.
What a troublesome situation.
Hey, it's that dude from Predators.
I can't believe they pushed someone with a record on me. A male teacher would be better suited for this.
Dude, either she is tiny or he is huge, or both. Can you date everyone at the same time in this game as well, or do they want to be exclusive? You can, but there is a Valentine's Day punishment, as has become tradition since P4. P3 like brutally punished you if you tried, and then they realized everyone just wanted to see every story and go harem. So
Why in the world was someone like that admitted here?
Who knows? It was the principal's decision. I was told that it's for the school's reputation.
she's having a flashback. We've switched perspectives. And so our perspective now is through Kawakami.
I would have thought that my volleyball team has contributed more than enough to cover that.
Sports. Talking Rex. HeyWoah, do you think the changes in the new edition... With the changes in the new edition, do you think Vaulty is worth it over a normal king? The new command ability is nice on Vaulty because now you can't use it more than once. But you lose out on so much. You do lose out on a lot for not taking Killing King. Did we get an answer to that mount trade question? I don't think we did, right? It was one of the things they were FAQ that was like, can you take mount traits on uniques? I would say default probably not, because I think it is like given, you know? There was a better argument for the spell one, because the spell one you take for your army, which is different than like handing an artifact to one guy in a way. Currently Vaulty gets no mount trait, yeah. I actually, honestly, I like it how it is right now, because it actually is a decision. And I like when the balance is good enough that you actually have to make a choice that's meaningful. Instead of, like, Herder, this guy's the best, right? And so you take Voltanos because his command ability is 3 times better, and he has that badass shield with spell ignore on it. And a mortal wound only ward like ignoring neg 5 Ren thing. And you take a Killing King if you want an excellent mount trait and an excellent artifact. An excellent command trait. That's probably how I would go. If I were to play Idoneth Deepkin tomorrow, I would be taking a Kellyan King. Targeting 3 units with the command ability one time in the entire game, I'm getting value from those mount traits and artifact and trait and everything. Like, I'm getting value from that thing all the time. And so I'd probably go a Kellyan King, but I think it's more of a decision now, and I am thrilled when there's 2 similar units that you can have a reasonable decision about which one to choose. And they're each pretty similar, but it's like, oh, if I want this one, I can go this, and if I want that one, I can go that way. I wish there was more decisions like that in the game. And less of a, well, these guys have 2-inch reach and these guys don't, so these guys are trash and these guys are good, right? Like, I want less of that cut and dry stuff, for the most part.
That's certainly true.
Be careful, okay?
You don't understand the issue with subfaction locked units. If you take a character that is locked to a specific subfaction, why can't you issue commands to units not in that subfaction? You can. I believe it's just that you cannot issue subfaction only commands, right? So like anything in that subfaction box you can't do, but other stuff you can do. I think that's how it works. Don't quote me. And I'm using the monitor right now for PS5 capture, so I don't have like 2 screens to bring up and check the tapes on it, but I think that's how it works. Someone can correct me in chat if they're more familiar. I don't play with armies that have to deal with that rule, and so I don't know it by heart.
Then again, if anything were to happen, I'd kick out a student like that right away.
Yeah, PE teacher is mega sus already.
I keep wishing that he'd just end up not coming to school.
Long, powerful swimmer body, weird head.
Still, that isn't something I should be saying as a teacher.
And it won't be the first time, Kawakami.
Well, I should be returning to practice.
Oh, right. The tournament's coming up, isn't it?
Having such high expectations placed on you by others is quite a problem in itself. We'll have to work hard to make up for the track team, too.
Yes, that's true.
He looks like a cruel boy. Yeah, a human cruel boy.
Why'd it have to be my class?
I wasn't even supposed to come into work on Sunday. Seems to be sexual assault the game. A lot of it, yeah.
Traffic's not moving at all.
A lot of the stories, yeah. At least from what I remember. What's the advantage of taking normal units over a named one? Normal units can take a command trait, they can take an artifact, they can take a mount trait. None of those things you can give to unique people. And a lot of times the generic one isn't locked into a subfaction, so you can actually use the subfaction abilities. And very often that means you're not taking the unique character. And generally people always want to run the default guy instead of the special guy. Because not only is the default guy usually cheaper, but you can load them up with goodies to make them way better. It's not always the case, but...
How was it? The school, I mean. Think you can manage?
Seems fun.
Do you even understand your situation? Still, you were expelled once already. To think you'd re-enroll at a different one.
You wonder if you're old enough to start dressing like Sojiro? Hey, if I lost 50 pounds, I could dress like Sojiro. Maybe 65.
It's not like anyone will be sympathetic with you.
Squad goals, I guess.
If that's what it was like at school, people might say stuff about me in the future, too. What a troublesome kid I've taken in.
Why did you take me in?
I was asked to do it, and I just happened to agree to it.
Alright.
I've already been paid for it, too, after all.
And now, back to today's top stories.
Okay. I was asked to do it. I just somehow agreed. Waiting for the next shoe to drop. I got paid to do it. Okay.
A
Okay,
subway
dude.
train has derailed, severely affecting the timetable across all of...
Oh, another accident. So that's why it's so crowded. There's been a lot of those lately.
Oh, yo, Artemis. You got off for GDQ? Were you gonna work there or no? Are you still with them?
In fact, there was a real sad one just last month. It happened before you came here. If I remember right, the girl that passed away was only 15. Her parents have got to be just...
Oh, it's virtual again. Okay. That's actually nice.
All traffic around Shibuya Station is being redirected due to the accident, so drivers should expect jam-packed streets.
Comfiest way to watch GDQ is from home with the AC blasting.
Oh, come on.
Fucking milkshake or something. Kick back, watch some Sonic. Anyway, hit me up on Twitter. Anime cutscene? Oh dear. Sir, are you okay? It is Artemis.
I don't have a visual yet.
That was direct footage from the accident. According to the police, the engineer...
Yes, this is... It is serious Leadfoot, yeah. We're not just putting them in TVs and locking them in the piss dimension and letting nature take its course. We are seriously bad people here.
It's less of an operating accident and more of a crime
Octo
of the
says
company and the government.
something like the week you mentioned. You think the default FEC paint scheme was Garbo. You had an alternate scheme in mind?
Seems a railway company and the Ministry of Transport both turned a blind eye to the truth. There's no way.
I think it was like very pale with lots of red. Like pale with deep reds.
With this derailment accident, as
I haven't seen too much FEC like that, but I've rather enjoyed it on the table.
among the general public. Just what could be causing such a drastic change so suddenly in these people? SNN.
Everything's linked. That's what you're thinking, correct? Oh well. Are you free? You and I haven't gone for a drink in a while.
Thank you, sir. But I have another meeting to attend. I must be going.
I was ready to go for this meeting, and that's when this extremely fast train just came crashing in.
Who does this principal, or who does this director remind me of? I can't recall. Some actor. Pale is in cold gray and not just brown and green. Yeah, yeah. Like the, pale of death, you know? Like a cream color, like white.
Is quite often correct, though. Can we
Not
discuss this
pure
over
white, but
sushi,
like
perhaps? You are making
a
it
fleshy
seem quite
white.
late after all.
Conveyor belt only.
Conveyor belt sushi. Maybe Jason Alexander. Goddamn, Sojiro, turn it off.
Damn, to think there'd be that much traffic.
We're inside your cafe. You don't need to... It doesn't need to be turned on right now.
I wasn't able to open the cafe today. Whatever. Just head upstairs. There's something I need to give to you.
Conveyor belt barbecue.
Talk about a gruesome accident. 80 people were involved.
Yeah, Omni-Man is crazy, isn't he?
Here's a diary. Now, make sure you keep it up to date. You may be under probation. There's no special limitations on what you do in particular. Besides following the law, that is.
Alright, alright.
However, I'm obligated to report on you, which is why I'm having you record your daily activities.
I'm giving you this save point.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
I'm about to leave right now. Don't worry. I'll be there in no time.
Look at this smile. Look at this subtle smile. Who are you talking to, Sojiro?
Huh? I'll see you soon. Well, I'm off. I'll lock the place up. So do whatever you want for the rest of the night.
This
but
dude.
Don't mess up my store. If something goes missing, I'll hand you right over to the cops. You got school tomorrow. You better head off to bed, all right?
I should do as I'm told for now. I should write down what happened today in my diary. This is how to save. That ringing isn't coming from my cell phone. I hear it coming from downstairs.
Hey, it's me.
Do whatever you want, but stay here and immediately go to sleep. True, yeah? He isn't exactly giving us a lot of options, right? Who is this?
Have you forgotten my voice already? It's Sakura.
No, I'm just, I guess, continuing to be really dumb.
Anyway, I closed up shop, but I forgot to flip the sign to closed when I left. It's too much trouble for me to come back just for that. Think you can do it for me?
Yeah, I can flip a sign. I don't feel like it. Got it.
I doubt any customers are going to come now, even if the sign's flipped to open. And I have to say, this is quite a relief. It's a personal policy of mine not to save a guy's number in my phone.
Bro, chill. Like, no one cares.
I'm glad you actually picked up. Anyway, I'll leave the shop sign to you.
Playa. Yeah, but in kind of a gross way, to be honest. Like, who is that terrified of being confused? Oh, I just have to click? Okay. Yeah, trying too hard, honestly. Glostic asks, with the new way wounds interact with objectives, does the whole unit need to be 5 wounds or more? Or just model-based? It is just model-based. You count per model. If you got a model that's worth 5 wounds, and then the rest of them are 4, that's 1 per 4, and then 2 for the 5. Yeah, gay panic Sojiro. Kind of weird, but okay. Go to sleep is what we will do. Gotta make sure everyone knows he's a womanizer. Yeah. That kind of stuff was always very quizzical to me. I never really understood it. And nowadays it's kind of out of fashion, so I feel like I was proved right in the end. That strange app I saw last night is back. It keeps showing up. I thought I erased it. I should probably reboot my phone just in case. You couldn't do it, HeyWoah, Whiskey Lima. You came across a start collecting Beast Claw Raiders box this afternoon, and you couldn't resist the big. So you have a little collection of monster trucks. Not bad, Whiskey Lima. Hey, until they FAQ it, or if it's what they intended, which I I'm inhaling copium this entire time with that one. Please enjoy your Metal Cruncher on every Frost Lord. It is hella fun. Am I following a guide for this one? Yeah, I am. Following a guide is like basically the way to get all of the social links done with, like, for sure, and also the fastest without faffing about, right? I'm trying not to have this be 200 hours, like maybe 150, 120. 120 is a stretch. When I'm reading everything that's not, you know, voice acted or something like that, but a man can dream, right? Double crunchies, yeah. Now, like, 2 mount traits on 1 mount, that shit is not sticking around. Technically, it's okay right now. They're gonna deal with that one. But repeating the same mount trait on each, that might stick around. And Flesh Eater has been able to do that for years. Same with Stormcast, although who knows now. So, like, other armies have done that for years, so, like, maybe that's okay. But, like, playing an actual game where you drop down a Frostlord on Stonehorn, and you're like, and he's got 3 mount traits. Metal Cruncher 3 times, and your opponent is just like, yeah, this is alright, this is cool. I'm with it. Your opponent charges that Frostlord, and then, like, beginning of combat, 3d6 mortal wounds. No, I don't think that one's sticking around. But Metal Cruncher on everybody, maybe.
So, you're actually going to school, huh?
Yes, the name of the Cafe LeBlanc is the surname of the writer of the Lupin novels, Maurice LeBlanc.
Here, I'll feed you. Just make sure you finish it before the customers start coming in.
Curry for breakfast? No, idiot. It's Reese's Curry Puffs.
Don't complain. Just eat.
I can taste complex flavors within the bold spiciness.
It's time for you to go.
What flavor is this curry? I call it Rules Bold curry.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to Big Bang Burger every night, yeah.
Hurry over to school. You'll end up late if you get lost on the way.
You said this game punishes you for harem, so are you just going with your waifu? No, we're going harem. We're just getting punished, that's all, because it makes for good memes. Although it is... I don't know if it's as depressing as P4's. P4's was kind of brutal. You had like an assembly line of waifus ready to get their heart broken one after another. It was kind of brutal.
Don't forget to do that for me, alright?
This one I think it's just a Valentine's Day event, but I'm not sure.
Now, you better hurry on out. You're gonna be late if you get lost, country boy.
Again with this, like, Oda, you know, country versus city boy thing. Yeah, P5's harem punishment is more humorous than heartbreaking, and I think it's just like one scene. It's not... It doesn't parade every waifu in front of you. Their heart breaks, and then when you're walking away, they're like crying. It's not P4. Go to Shujin Academy. Like how, like, the business worker guys, they're just, like, totally hunched over, and their spirit is broken, just like in real life. This is what it's like to have an office job. Oh, by the way, as soon as I press this button, check out the dude with headphones right in front of main character senpai, playing a PSP. Classic. Or, I mean, a Vita. Yeah, sorry, not a PSP. A Vita. Yeah, Dr. Dead. Archvandal. Also, Dinma, yeah, you did miss the punishment. It was brutal. Oh, so this is like a normal train station where I have no idea where I am. Or how to get anywhere. I'm supposed to go through the Ginza line, alright. Could it be through here? No, that probably goes outside. No, that's a restroom. I am absolutely lost. Could it be this? Nope. This is just a big square. I'm literally lost. I have no sense of direction. Alright, let's try this again. Maybe it is up here. Is it through here? Nope. Oh, I actually do have to go outside to switch trains? Is that how this works? Yo, it's Risei. Risei Sapphire, little Persona 4. Oh, and a Persona 4 Dancing All Night. Well, I'm glad I got lost. I got to see the little Risei posters. That's fun. Did I come from here? Alright, this might be the right way. Nope. Alright, I will never be able to find my way back here. I'm glad we have fast travel.
Platform number 2, service to Asakusa is departing soon.
Oh man. Did it say it was going to rain today?
Huh? It's raining outside?
How many wounds does the Screaming Bell have? Eat the onion, please. If it has 10 or more, then no, it doesn't get Lookout Sir. I don't think Lookout Sir even cares about monster anymore. It only cares about wounds, I'm pretty sure, and the number of wounds is 10. I think that's how it works. Ahem.
It just started all of a sudden. This is why I hate the early spring.
Reminds me. Did he take an umbrella?
Hmm? Who are you talking about?
Don't mind me. So, what'll it be?
See, he is concerned about us. He's just putting on an act.
One house blend, please.
The effects of yesterday's subway accident continues on today, as various lines suffer delays and...
There's been a lot of nasty accidents lately.
There have.
You know, I mean the subway accident that the news is talking about.
Pimp with a heart of
My
gold.
coworker got caught up in it and is in the hospital now. But that aside, it's kind of creepy. The people who caused these accidents supposedly went crazy all of a sudden. I heard that some of them suffered from nervous breakdowns during interrogation.
Well, if they were anything like my investigation, I wouldn't doubt it.
Huh.
Sojiro clearly doesn't care.
This is Aoyama Ichobe. Train
This is Aoyama Ichome. Speaking of Aoyama, Basho tomorrow? More anime cutscenes. You made that joke before, true, but now we're in Aoyama, so... She looks so bored. Stop looking at me with my ridiculously long neck. Yeah, it would cause a crisis, Dinma.
Morning. You want me to give you a ride to school?
Bro, your chin is out of
Can't be late.
control.
Sure, thank you.
Does she have a 4chan sticker on her backpack?
Huh? Nah.
That is... sus. Her hair is dumb.
Damn it! Screw that perfect teacher. Perfect teacher? Huh?
OMG shirt.
What do you want?
Bro, are you riding an invisible horse?
You planning on ratting me out to Kamoshida?
Kamoshida. Is that kanji? It is all of the worst characteristics of kanji combined with all of the worst characteristics of Yosuke. His name is Ryuji. He is the worst character in this game. That might not be true, but I'm throwing out hot takes since we only just started. Do you mean Kamoshida?
Huh? In that car just now, it was Kamoshida.
Morgana is way worse. That's actually true. Yeah. Never mind. Backpedaling the hot take. Morgana's worse. Easily worse.
He does whatever the hell he wants. Who does he think he is, the king of a castle? Don't you agree?
Don't you agree? Is he worse than Stupé? Yeah, because Stupé has an arc, right? And goes through trials and tribulations and eventually becomes awesome. Although he starts out, you know, somewhat of a goof. King of the castle?
No, I mean...
Ryuji does have an arc. He does. Yeah, if you're hearing the word Morgana and you're imagining a character with the name Morgana, you're wrong. I just want to let you know. You will be surprised in a unfortunate way.
You don't know Kamoshida? Are you for real? You're from Shujin, right?
Yeah, I don't think there's a personality type like Teddy here either. As in the quintessential, pure, unadulterated pervert. Who, like, should be imprisoned, you know? You go to Shujin too? Yeah, I think so.
You messing with me? You're wearing a Shujin uniform. Huh. A second year, huh? With the same
Morgana
brand,
is the biggest simp. Actually true.
Never seen you before, though.
Isn't Morgana the bat lady from Darkstalkers? Ooh. Yes. Yeah. And, this Morgana does not... It's not that. And also that's Morrigan. But pretty close.
Oh. You a transfer student? Then no wonder you don't know him.
vulgar boy, by the way.
This rain ain't too bad. You better hurry up or we'll be late.
Are you actually doing cock spam in the corn lab tonight? Interesting. Tell me how it goes.
My head hurts. Damn it. I want to go home.
Everyone shitting on your favorite characters. You're not going to be able to watch this? Hey. This game is endearingly easy to make fun of everybody's favorite characters. Everyone gets a turn.
You remember it, don't you?
Don't worry.
I assume you know of the uproar that the public calls the psychotic breakdown incidents. It was all over the news, and one of the victims included a teacher at your high school.
Not Sai. She's the one.
I've no doubt you heard about it. On that day, were you still an ordinary student?
What's a
Let
truck?
me change the question. You transferred to Shujin Academy, correct? An ordinary prep school that could be found in any city.
What's a student?
That's what it should have been.
Oh, playing dumb, eh?
What happened around that time? Tell me everything, truthfully.
Yeah, Fat Tony is hilarious. I remember that the VA for Fat Tony was actually, like, he got to play a mobster in some, like, Stephen King adaptation movie once, even though in real life, he looks nothing like the part. Was it Thinner? Something like that? And I like that movie only because of him. Everything else was trash, but, like, listening to Fat Tony deliver lines in Thinner was great. Oh yeah, we're in the shadow zone.
Come the wrong way though.
Thanks, app on my phone.
This should be right. What's going on here?
Oh, I can skip these. Okay, I don't wish to, but I know there is. I don't know if there is a Fifth Amendment in Japan. I'm not too familiar with their legal system. What's a truck?
That's weird.
Yeah, it's a lot easier than
School.
going to the sporting goods section, finding a golf club, and then jumping through a TV in the electronics department.
It should be. It said Shujin on the gate. What's going on here? Out of service? Where'd we end up? The sign was for the school, right?
Yeah.
Right? You saw it too! Jeez, freaked me out.
A shadow.
Who are you? You a
You a
Man,
student?
Your costume's impressive. Is that armor real? Come on, don't just stand there, say something. Hey, what's going on?
What is this?
Dude, I don't know. This shit's real. calm down. Time out, man.
Is this the Yosuke? This character? Yeah.
We gotta run.
He's like Yosuke, except without any rapiness, which honestly saves it. Like, it becomes fixed, right? The character was broken, and it got fixed by just removing the rapiness. Imagine how that works, right? Got it.
Stop standing around and run.
Take the stone and run.
What's with these guys?
Yeah, in between Persona 4 and 5, all of the rapey characters became villains, as they should be. And then they like way overdid it, so they're like 7,000% unbelievably evil. Comically evil, I would say.
You're gonna break my bones, damn it! The hell you think you're... Yeah!
Take them away!
Bake them away, toys. Yeah, I'll save my progress. Yes, that's pretty much what I meant. The rest of the game picked up the slack and then turned it up to 11.
Wake up!
Hey, listen. Hey, you got it, Chief.
You alright?
I'm fine.
I see. Looks like this ain't no dream. Yeah, what's going on? Hey, let us out of here! I know there's someone out there! Damn it! Where are we? Is this some kind of movie set?
That is true, Dr. Dead. The first arc... Honestly, like, the first entire, like, story dungeon sequence of P5 is definitely by far its weakest. It's the slowest one to start, I think. He's just a nice boy who's a bit smooth brain. His brain is as smooth as a ball bearing, and it gets frustrating sometimes. But he gets bro tier eventually. Although he has anger issues, and I don't care for those.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa! You're shitting me, right? Come on, man.
Like, anger issues and obsession with pride or something is like immediate turn off. Isn't there some way out of here? Come on, we gotta go do something.
Hey. Huh?
Be glad that your punishment has been decided upon. Your charge is unlawful entry.
Okay.
Thus, you will be sentenced to death.
Say what?
No one's allowed to do as they please in my castle.
Oh yeah, also, they beat you over the head with the symbolism with, like, even more obvious gusto than any previous Persona. They are absolutely like 12 men with baseball bats coming over to your house and beating you to death sort of symbolism.
Huh?
Maybe
Wait.
a bit thick.
Is that you, Kamoshida?
Do you mean Kamoshida?
I thought it was some petty thief,
But to think it'd be you, Sakamoto.
Sakamoto, huh?
are you trying to disobey me again?
It looks like you haven't learned your lesson at all, huh?
Sakamoto.
And you brought a friend this time, because you can't do anything for yourself.
This ain't funny, you asshole!
Yeah, or the hairy legs. Like, everything's wrong about it.
Is that how you speak to a king? It seems you don't understand the position you're in at all. Not only did you sneak into my castle, you committed the crime of insulting me, the king.
The king.
The punishment for that is death. It's time for an execution. Take him out.
Stop it. God damn it.
Impact hits.
I ain't down for this shit. Come on, we're out of here.
Failed to dodge.
Just go. Get out of here. These guys are serious.
Oh, running away, are we? What a heartless friend you are.
He ain't a friend. Come on, hurry up and go.
What's the matter?
I would like to change my
Scared
answer.
to run away? Pathetic scum isn't worth my time. I'll focus on this one's execution. Take this!
Oh, he just starts beating him up. Okay.
Lowly scum! Useless pest! Huh. Where'd your energy from earlier go? A peasant like you isn't worth beating. I'll have you killed right now.
Stop it.
What? Don't you dare tell me you don't know who I am.
I really don't. It's my first day here.
Hold him there.
I wasn't prepared for this type of high school.
No, I don't want to die.
This is truly an unjust game. Your chances of winning are almost none.
True.
But if my voice is reaching you, there may yet be a possibility open to you.
What's the matter? Are you simply going to watch? Are you forsaking him to save yourself?
Would you like to turn the difficulty down?
Was your previous decision a mistake then?
It wasn't. We're heroes.
Very well. I have heeded your resolve.
Brutal transformation sequence. Begin.
Bow to me. I am thou art I. Thou who art willing to perform all sacrilegious acts for thine own justice.
That's a bit much, but alright.
And release thy rage. Show the strength of thy will to ascertain all on thine own. Though thou be chained to hell itself.
Execute him!
Battle Royale is better than Hunger Games? Of course, yeah. Battle Royale way better than Hunger Games. And not just because it was the thing that Hunger Games ripped off, right? Battle Royale is classic literature. Documentary, yeah. High art. That's enough.
What was that? You desire to be killed that much? Fine.
My glasses. Oh, back to anime. His killing intent. kind of brutal. They didn't care who I was until I tore off the mask and half of my face.
What the?
I am the pillager of Twilight, Arsene!
What the?
Arsene. Based Arsene Lupin, fictional phantom thief written by LeBlanc, so naming the protagonist Lupin is very fitting. I believe in development, starting persona was going to be Mephistopheles, yeah. Or, if Kamoshida's voice actor has anything to say about it, Mephistopheles.
I am the rebel soul that resides within you. If you so desire, I shall consider granting you the power to break through this crisis.
Grant me your power.
Very well.
Wait, so Persona are just straight up demons now? It's like, spacesuit handgun meme, always have been.
Who the hell are you? Guard! Start by killing that one! You'll learn the true strength of my men!
You'll learn the true strength of my bouncing pumpkin boys.
This power of mine is yours!
Yeah, they're all fictional outlaws. It's kind of cool.
Kill them however
Yeah,
you
arson,
want.
am I right?
To your heart's content!
Kill them however you want. Ha.
You're mine.
Oh, you're hitting me for 7, so I guess I'm not wasting mana on you. Nice, give me that loot. Also XP.
With this power.
Level 2. With this power.
What? What?
These are the weakest enemies you'll fight in the whole game. Yeah, for sure.
You little...
Ham, my name is Gigantic. You know,
like
call
that,
me
you
little.
Son of a bitch?
The key.
You mean this?
Yes. That is a key.
Okay, it's locked.
Got him.
Damn you!
Hey, what was that just now? And your clothes. Whoa, it went back to normal. Ah!
You bastards!
God, this is effing nuts.
Effin.
Anyways, let's scram. You lead the way.
Goddamn thieves!
That's Phantom Thieves to you.
Don't let them escape!
We gotta start thinking of, I know it's gonna be like a million hours from now, but we gotta start thinking of Phantom Thief, like what the name of our group is, our Phantom Thief group.
What was that?
Let's get out of here.
All right. For real?
there like treasure over here? No, it's just a waste of time. Oh, no treasure? In the side path? Okay.
Yeesh, can we really get on the other hand?
Ghost grabbers.
Whoa!
Like, I wouldn't have gotten this far if I didn't know that X jumps.
Whoa!
Possibly there's something over here before we try to cross up there.
Whoa!
Spectral IRS, Burger Bandits. I remember somebody online was playing this game and they named their Phantom Thief group the Gay Agenda. And so whenever any of the like evil characters for the rest of the game were cursing them, they're like, curse the Gay Agenda. That was a 5 out of 7 meme for sure. Alright, so we can't go there. Cross the bridge.
Oh. And again. Whoa!
You played your first game of 3.0 today. Played KO, so no monster or anything, but Unleash Hell and Redeploy was pretty good. In summary, pew pew. Nice. The consent is cool, kids.
The hell? Huh? Huh? Damn it. What the hell? What the hell?
Hey! Hey!
You do enjoy that he starts discussing types of bridges. He is a bridge nerd. Bridge nerd confirmed.
What is this thing?
You're not soldiers of this castle, right? Get me out of here! Look, the key's right there!
We're trying to get the hell out of here.
Dude, you could probably fit through the bars if your head wasn't so obscenely big.
I mean, you obviously look like an enemy too.
Dude, it's a fucking 1 foot tall animated cat. No, never mind. The dudes we just fought were bouncing flying pumpkins, so I suppose no, you know what? Ryuji is kind of reasonable here, actually. Did you miss anything in the FAQ about Last Word and Unleash Hell stacking or not? Which one was Last Word? I might have to look that up. As long as it does not trigger at the end of the charge phase, or as long as it doesn't trigger after a unit charges. If it does, then it doesn't stack, I think. For the, like, you know, multiple effects happening at the same time rule. Wasabi Spice Boys. A cat?
I am not a cat! Say that again and I'll make you regret it!
They're catching up already. Shit, there's still no service. Ain't there any way to contact someone outside?
Yeah, Scooby Gang is the obvious choice. Or those damn kids.
How the hell do we get out?
Hey, you too! Wanna know where the exit is? Let me out, and I'll take you there. You don't want to get caught and executed, right?
Oh, the trigger section only refers to dice rolls. That might be a good point, B-Timmy. You better not be lying.
I'm not lying. It's the truth.
Time cops.
This thing sounds like it's all talk.
Unleash Hells after an enemy finishes a charge, and last word is at the end of the enemy charge phase, then I don't see why it wouldn't. And they're not both command abilities, right? So... The Alpha Beast Pack has hit the table.
If you guys think you can get out on your own...
Oh, that's right,
then
because
be
they're
my
monsters,
guest.
so you can give them the battalion. That's good. It's actually good.
Are you seriously not messing with us?
How many people are in the Phantom Thief group? Like, what? 5 or 6, maybe? I mean, you slowly acquire them across the whole game, which isn't a spoiler, because, like, still, that's every Persona game.
If you don't hurry, they'll catch you.
Alpha Beast Pack is a pretty good name for the Phantom Themes. You gotta remember that one.
Fine.
Foxhound. Diamond Dogs.
Freedom.
Now where's the exit, you monster cat?
Don't call me a cat. I am Morgana.
Shut up and hurry it up. You want to be locked up again?
And Ryuji is so fucking rude.
Oh, all right. Sheesh. Follow me and stay quiet.
Oh, it's 10? Oh, man. I'm forgetting a bunch of them then. 10 total thieves. Ocean's 10 then, I guess. Foxhound's actually good.
It's 4th period already.
Yes, the Lord Whale. That thing is Morgana.
Sakura-san said that he left the house this morning. Should I contact the police? No, that'll just be more of a hassle.
Yeah, only people have human rights. Morgana. The most based quote in the entirety of Persona 4.
What did I do to deserve this?
You know what you've done. In the future.
Well, guess we just gotta follow it.
I think you get 12 characters for the gang name. Okay, so it can't be too long.
What are you doing?
What is... You, frizzy hair. It seems like you pick up on things faster than our blondie over here.
Yes, he is exceptionally stupid.
Try checking around the mouth of this statue, okay?
Yeah, it's an incredibly cute voice,
How
for
are we
sure.
supposed to know to do that?
Amateur. Come on, let's keep going.
Oh shit! Oh shit, it's them!
Yo, main character already prepared to duel.
You can fight, right?
He's in his costume, like, immediately. No big transformation sequence. Oh, shit. My name is Big Zoro.
We will promptly shut them up.
Zoro is big, true.
Damn shadows. They've taken up intercept positions. Looks like it's not about capturing us anymore. They're out for blood. I'll back you up. So fight like your life depends on it. Let's go! I knew you were an amateur. This is how you fight! Zoro!
Wind.
Strike at an enemy's weakness to knock them down. Use that opening to strike again!
Double turn? Don't mind if I
That's the
do.
most basic of basics. Remember it well.
Get double turns to win the game.
Let's hurry and get
Thanks,
through
tutorial.
this. Zoro, show your might!
Oh, now you're the amateur. After it's already... after it's already winded, you can't get another double turn, so it was a waste of mana to double up on the guard there. Plus it was almost dead. Morgana.
It's a step forward.
It's a step forward. New Skio.
Another tool for our mission.
Big cleaver.
Oh,
Not bad. Your persona's pretty powerful. Persona. You mean the thing that comes out of the guys all dramatic like? Yes, Ryuji. Double Turn should be the team name. Curse this double turn. Yeah, and I would have got away with it too if it wasn't for your double turns. Everyone wears a mask deep within their heart. Turn back to normal. Looks like you don't have full control over your powers yet. The transformation shouldn't normally dissolve like that, after all. This doesn't make any sense. I mean, it makes a lot of internal sense. Alright, now, I think we actually learned his name is Ryuji for once. Yeah, there are some that are based on real people. I don't think Zoro was ever really a person. Whatever the inspiration came from, you know. But, you know, notwithstanding, I guess. Medicine times 3.
okay. Now then.
Check your stats. Stats looking fine. Party.
No.
Oh, sorry. I was going for the yellow thing on the map. Alright. No new dialogue options, I guess. All right, there's some. Make sure you turn Morgana to control. Oh, good point. I always forget. Can I do that out of combat, or do I have to wait till I'm in combat in this game?
Like I've seen what this dude's wearing before. Ah, damn it! They're too flustered. I can't remember anything right now.
He's so flustered.
Come on, let's go.
Hold on, damn it!
What is it? We need to go fast.
But who are these guys?
They're high school students.
Do you really think you have time to worry about
On the
other people
volleyball
right now?
team. He's wearing a volleyball uniform. There's a volleyball outside of his cell. Ryuji. Please.
Besides, there.
There.
You should have listened to me.
Let's fight.
I'm glad you stick to your guns.
Let's
Looks
go.
like it's raring to go too.
Cute opponents have arrived. Alright, change tactics. Assuming direct control. Alright, we got there.
Let's go.
No. Can I A-high you?
Persona!
Beguiling girl.
Go down!
Oh, they're weak to this. Okay. Get on. Take my double turn.
You're mine.
Take my triple turn. Are we in Teddy's sex dungeon? We are in a sex dungeon, kind of. Well, it's a work dungeon, and then, well,
Let's get
we'll
away
see.
before more show up.
It's kind of obvious where we're going with
Can't
this
just
one.
leave these guys here.
If you've picked up on some of the
Really don't get
context
it, do you?
clues
Ugh.
with Kamoshida.
There's no time to explain. Look, I'm going. If you don't want to follow, be my guest.
Damn it! Fine, I'm coming.
Yeah, it's the rapey PE teacher dungeon. So you have both
This
halves
way.
of that. I like how his feet turn into little Sonic the Hedgehog swirlies. Cute.
We're here.
Oh, finally, we're saved. It's not opening. Did you trick us, you jerk?
I guess it is a sex castle, you're right. We were in the dungeon, but, you know, it is a castle.
Don't jump to conclusions.
Sojiro would have a way classier sex dungeon than this. It would be like Leisure Suit Larry.
Hey, wait up!
He does have a bit of that look to him, I think.
Where are we supposed to get out from here? There aren't even any windows.
Probably that grate on top of the bookshelf that is lit on purpose so that you notice it, and the camera angle has it right next to the main character's head. Also so you notice it.
Ugh, amateur.
Amateur.
This is the most basic of basics.
A ventilation shaft? Are we just going to die?
That's right. As I thought, you're a natural at this. It leads all the way outside.
Where's the Slanesh altar? We'll get to that. We will get to it.
I see. Then we just gotta get that metallic mesh off. And a 1, and a... Ah! Ow. Oh, crap. The enemy didn't hear us, did they? Seriously, we're finally getting out of here.
You should wait on celebrating until you actually get out. Now get going.
But what about you?
There's something that I still have to do.
I have unfinished business.
We're going our separate ways.
Thanks. Or do we hit him with the don't get caught again? I'll go thanks. No need to shoot shots.
You've got manners.
Is that a metallic mesh or a non-metallic mesh? I think it's a TMM, right? It's a true metallic metal.
Be careful on your way. Those two seem useful. Especially the frizzy-haired one, if my judgment's right.
Did we make it?
Oh, a dungeon being... Oh yeah, so they can't dig their way out of the cell.
You have returned to the real world. Welcome back.
Oh, navigation voice is so polite. Welcome back to the real world.
Huh? Returned? Does that mean we got away?
Yeah. I wonder...
I don't know what to think anymore. What was all that anyways? That castle and Kamoshida and that weird cat?
Kamoshida.
What the hell's going on?
What's with the yelling? Are you students of Shujin?
Stop yelling, alright?
Cutting classes, are we?
Huh? No.
Math people, which is better, hitting on 2s or hitting on 3s or rolling 1s? 2s. It's up to you to decide whether I, actually did the math in my head or not. Yeah, yelling is a violation.
We were trying to get to school, and we ended up at this weird castle.
What?
3-up is better with full reroll, but it's not better with reroll just 1s. I'm working off of memory, not actual math, because I looked it up a long time ago.
Oh, Hand over your bag. You better not be doing any drugs.
Hand over your bag. You better not be doing any drugs.
Why would you think that?
Are you his friend?
Hey, pipe down, hothead. Get this hothead out of here. He was bullying me. I've never met this person in my life. This man does not represent me.
Oh. But you seem quite friendly with him, though. Anyway, you should go to school.
Hey, sure thing, officer. Don't forget to punish him extra hard. For me.
I'm trying to say, I don't know what's going on either.
We passed by Shujin on our way here. There was nothing out of the ordinary about it. If you spout any more nonsense, I'll contact your school. Is that what you want?
Come on, say something.
I don't want to be late.
That's not what I meant.
Well, clearly this isn't going very well, is it, Ryuji?
Wait a second. Is that guy for real?
They overdid it on Ryuji being really stupid. They just overdid it.
Fine, I'm going.
They needed to pump the brakes a little bit. Like, make him like 6 out of 10 stupid instead of like 9.9 out of 10.
A Minister of Transport announcing his resignation. Things are going as planned.
Just as planned.
Nijima. That reminds me. Better to let it be for now.
I forgot all the cutaways to this guy. Maybe this is just my memory, but like for the first 20 hours, every time it cuts to that guy, he's just like, I guess I'll put this off for later. And it's just every time. He never does anything. You saw Tamarkan was mentioned in the base's update, along with Famir. Is it? Base's up... What is the base's update? What's that?
I'm sure we came the same way. What's going on here?
That's exactly what I wanted to ask you. We received a call from the police.
We received a call from the police. This guy has the weirdest voice.
Damn cops snitched on us after all.
It's rare not to see you alone. Where were you roaming around until this time?
Oh, the base size is update. Okay.
A castle?
So you have no intention of giving an honest answer?
And say 55 millimeters is equal to 50 or whatever that FAQ is. I believe it was 65 millimeters is 60. I think that was the update. And they're like, well, if you measure at the top of it, it's 60, but it's tapered. And so if you measure at the bottom of it, it's 65. And I'm over here like, then it's fucking 65. Like, you don't measure the shortest part of the base. What world do you guys live in?
What's this about a castle?
Kamoshida?
How are you here? I thought you were practicing.
You seem so carefree, Sakamoto.
Sakamoto. Alright.
Quite a difference from when you did morning practice for the track team.
Shut up! It's your fault that it...
How dare you speak that way to Mr. Kamoshida?
Mr. Kamoshida.
There's not much leeway left for you, you know?
He's the one that provoked me.
Do you really want to be expelled?
I mean, he did, but... Don't get easily provoked, I guess?
In any case, you'll have to explain yourself.
Would that mean they might start making the models again? Honestly, I have no idea. They've made a lot of random changes and updates and things like that over the years that have never come to fruition, and sometimes they do.
What? This is bullshit!
If anything, it probably means it's less likely that they do anything with it. Because if they were going to do anything with it, they wouldn't ever change it until the new box comes out, and then they'd change it 2 weeks later after the release. Because it's just kind of how they work. But it's just so hard to guess what they're going to do.
Come now. I should have been more considerate too. Let's just say that we were both to blame.
Yes, yeah. You were 100% at fault, but let's consider it both of our faults now.
Well, if you say so.
Is this guy like an accident report?
Still, you're coming with me. It's undeniable that you're extremely late.
I mean, that's true.
Fine.
By the way, you're that new transfer student, correct?
Yes. Yes, I am that new transfer student, Gigantic Lupin.
Have we met somewhere?
Big Lupin, yeah. At the castle. I saw a girl in your car. A high school student, in fact.
That's right.
Very suspicious.
I remember now.
For a teacher to be driving a high school student to class.
Well, I'll overlook this just for today.
See that nonverbal communication? Like I kind of know something and he had to back off.
I'm sure you've heard from the principal. But cause any trouble and you'll be expelled. Understand?
Yeah, these eye cutaways. Can you overlook more?
Is that supposed to be a joke? I'm not laughing. At any rate, hurry up and go to the faculty office. I'm sure Ms. Kawakami's tired of waiting. Good luck trying to enjoy your new school life.
You have overlooked my trap card. I can't bring the guy's voice to my head, Dr. Dark Match. And back to my interrogation.
The school turned into an old castle? A talking cat?
Yeah.
Are you hallucinating from an overdose? I won't put up with you if you're simply joking around.
Well, my call sign is the Joker.
I'm going to have you
so.
continue the story. The one who received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves was an Olympic medalist. An alumnus from Shujin Academy. The PE teacher Suguru Kamoshida.
Suguru.
It all came out in his confession. He was guilty of everything. The abuse, the violations. But there should have been no connection between the two of you since you had just transferred. Why did you target him?
I'll tell you later. I'll tell you when you're older.
Unacceptable. Try and recall it once again.
Continue to recall. The game is not really selling Japan to you? I don't think it's... Is it supposed to... you know what? It actually kind of is, later on. You can kind of pinpoint some things throughout the game where they clearly, like, added stuff that's, hey, our culture is great, you should come here and eat our ramen and stuff, and go to, you know, go to these famous real-life places in Japan. But obviously for the main plot, it's not a great sell. I need to go to the faculty office. This is all just a misunderstanding. Do you even want to be reformed? the school store. None of that bread here particularly interests me. Alright. Faculty office, huh? Hmm?
So scary.
Second floor. Hmm? That's brutal. Man, if I could read Japanese, these signs would be a lot more meaningful. Oh, WC stands for wash closet. I was wondering what that stood for. 2C, 2D. So it's supposed to be on this floor, I guess, huh?
Everyone's scared of him.
Faculty office. Oh, here it is. How could I have known? We got it. The cock spray killed Skulltaker? How many wounds does Skulltaker? 6? 5, okay. Was it the big 5? Just roll a d6 and you're dead?
Oh, unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Being over half a day late on your first day?
I got stuck in the shadow zone.
Can you explain yourself?
I got stuck in the shadow zone. I was in a castle. I got lost.
How could you have been lost for this long? It's almost lunchtime.
Look, at a certain level of artistic expression, a battle report is erotic fanfiction. Win or lose.
Well, it's probably true that you're not used to the area yet, but you're still way too late. Will you pull yourself together? You were given fair warning yesterday.
Also, in real life, you told me to, go to some other train, and I got lost in the train station for, real life, probably 7 minutes or something on the stream.
More importantly,
Fast travel when?
I heard that you were caught along with that Sakamoto-kun.
Sakamoto? That Sakamoto? I really didn't have a choice. The game railroaded me into it.
Don't get involved with him, okay? He's nothing but trouble.
True.
He wasn't like that when he was devoting his time to track and field, though.
Oh. He's got a
Anyway,
backstory.
Break's almost over. Classes will end after 5th period today because of the subway accident. I'll have you introduce yourself when class resumes. Follow me.
Quality teacher here.
By the way, when you introduce yourself, be serious about it even if you're lying to the class, okay? Do not say anything unnecessary.
Uh-oh. Are we going to heed our teacher's wishes?
You think that's him?
Sharp-eared student?
Huh? The one in the rumors?
The rumors? Careful with those rumors, they might come real.
Being
This is
super
P2.
late on his first day? He really is insane.
What a delinquent.
He looks normal, though.
Yeah, chaos and open floor plan and just papers fucking everywhere. Honestly, it checks out.
But he might slug us if we look him in the eye.
I'll cut you.
Settle down. Well, I'd like to introduce a transfer student.
I'd like to introduce a transfer student, Gigantic Lupin. Hey, wait a minute, I told you to just
Today
introduce
we
yourself.
had him attend from the afternoon on since he wasn't feeling well.
Yeah, where's rumor-loving girl?
All right, please say something to the class.
I mean, we have to.
He seems quiet, but I bet when he loses it...
I mean, he was arrested for assault, right?
So...
So... Hey, well, when the average delay of trains rose by 1 second, the VP of Tokyo Rail made a public apology. In your country, they raised what was considered late from 5 minutes to 15. Yeah, in America, if we're talking about buses and sometimes trains, sometimes your bus just never arrives. Like, it just might not. But, you know, it's the difference between a country that spends money on infrastructure and a country that tries as hard as it possibly can, not only not to spend any money on infrastructure, but make sure it fails on purpose so that you have to use a private option.
Your seat will be...
And ends up costing
Over there,
everyone
the
more
one
in the
that's
end
open.
than they would have paid anyway in
Sorry,
taxes.
but can the people nearby please share your textbooks with him for today?
Ugh, this sucks.
Is well-behaved student really a great name for this guy, or is it like super abused student?
Lies.
You're that girl. Flashy student. Well-beaten
Did you catch
student.
that? Do those two know each other? Ew, does that mean he hit on her before transferring here?
Ew.
That means she's cheating on him with Mr. Kamoshida.
Kamoshida.
Then again, this is Takamaki-san we're talking about.
Takamaki.
For real, that side of the room is totally awful.
Oh, right. The volleyball rally's in 2 days. Everyone's just changed classes, so make sure you use that time to get to know each other.
Yeah, tenderized student.
Well then, let's get class started. Who's on duty today?
Everyone, please rise.
Don't bully him. Well-bullied student. That might be his name.
What's wrong?
I'm suffering post-delinquent. Is this a school? There's nothing good for me to say here. What's a school?
Are you sure you're okay?
No, I'm just on meth. It is what it
Also,
is.
It seems like people are already talking about you, but I'm not the one who told them. I can't even catch a break. Why do I have to deal with this? You should head straight home without stopping by anywhere. Sakura-san sounded pretty angry.
Every high school anime you've seen has an American blonde with huge personality. Yep. Lots of plot.
Oh, and about Sakamoto-kun, don't get involved. Speak of the devil. What do you want? I heard the police caught you cutting classes today.
It was nothing.
It was nothing.
And you haven't dyed your hair back to black either.
Oh, wow. Somebody made a joke earlier that, like, every single student didn't have black hair and it took him out of the fantasy. And so, it's true, yeah. He had to dye it to get it this color.
Sorry about that. I'll be waiting on the rooftop.
See, that's why I don't want you getting involved. Understood?
No, it makes sense now.
Why
Big.
did you allow a student like him to transfer here? He's already started associating with Sakamoto.
Big principle.
A student with a criminal record and the culprit of an assault case? At this rate, it'd be pointless how much I contribute to the school.
Now don't be like that.
Wide teaching.
This school counts on you, Kamoshida-kun. You are our star. Still, a steady buildup is necessary behind such brilliance as well.
Your troubles never seem to end, do they, Principal Kobayakawa? All right, I understand. I'll continue to do my best to answer your expectations of me.
You should have been a gym teacher. They get paid the same and just babysit kids playing. Oh, hello, well-bullied student.
Huh?
Is there something you want from me? Yeah, quit looking so wretched.
Oh. Well, see you around.
This kid has been beaten into submission for sure. Newspaper club member. Who should I write about for the next paper? I wish there was a good topic here. You should give up on your dreams. Yikes. Okay. Main character senpai. Wow, you're talking about the one at the center of all the rumors online. Alcohol, smoking, theft, violence. The teacher would never approve of such an article. Movement, save, wounds, leadership. Gentle teacher. By the way, thank you for volunteering to take care of the planters.
No.
Mature third year. It's no trouble. I'm not sure I'm up to the task, though. Don't worry. You're being a huge help. Oh, and I'll make sure the roof is unlocked for you. I imagine it's going to be a lot of work, but I'm sure you can handle it.
Yes.
Yes, I'll do my best. I'll go take a look at them later. And then they're gone. Right. And up we go. Hello, unique-looking character. Surely you're not a named character later.
Sorry for calling you up here like this. I bet Kawakami already told you stuff like, don't get involved with him, huh?
Yes, and honestly, I can see why. You're a bundle of anger, and, you're really stupid, but, you know, we had this crisis together inside a make-believe castle, so now we're thrust together. She said you're trouble.
We're pretty much in the same boat. I heard you got a criminal record. Everyone's talking about it. No wonder you were so gutsy. What was all that happened? You know, how we almost got killed at a castle. It wasn't a dream, right? You remember it too, yeah?
His name is Ryuji, but that's his first name. His, like, family name is Sakamoto. And in Japan, they always call people by their last name. Which is weird, but that's just how they do it. There's a lot of ridiculous formalities and stuff to adhere to at all times. Like, language-wise.
Well, just because we both remember it doesn't mean much, though. I mean, even if it was a dream, you saved me from Kamoshida. So yeah, thanks.
Gigantic thanks. Goes nothing, runs hands through hair.
Man, that Kamoshida we saw there. You probably don't know about it, but there are some rumors about him.
Do you mean Kamoshida?
You know, the guy you met at the school gates. The ripped one. That asshole who was all full of himself at the castle.
He's a ripper.
No one says anything against him because he's some medalist who took the volleyball team to nationals. The way Kamoshida was king of that castle felt crazy real because of that. I wonder if we can go back to that castle again.
You couldn't do that in South Korea? Like, 75% of the population would be called Kim, Park, and Lee. Yeah, that's a reasonably accurate statement, even. I'm a big fan of South Korean cinema, and if the directors are any indication, not to mention the actors, seems to check out.
Ah, forget it. It must have all been a dream. It has to be. Sorry to drag you out here like this. That's all I had to say. You know, we might be pretty similar.
I guess it could be construed that way, but
I feel like
they would be like going out of their way to
troublemakers.
try to become offended on behalf of someone else, which seems like a lot of effort. When you could just, like, think about it for a second and realize it's reasonable. Cock damage was massive, and Chimera breath did work. Gorgon wipes blood crushers and eats a dog. A dream? Well, what about this? Dramatic hair flip. Mask.
I'm Ryuji Sakamoto. I'll come talk if I see you around. Don't ignore me, alright?
Important non-judgmental question. Favorite piece of South Korean cinema? Is it a cop-out if I say Old Boy? It was formative because I watched it early, and it actually got me started on the whole journey. And it's still fucking fire. And the American remake was so embarrassing and unnecessary. Like, the only good thing there was about the Old Boy remake was that it's possible that more people would see the original because they know it exists. You saw that? Yeah, I saw The Devil. That's a good one. Like, most...
See ya.
How do I put this in a nice way? South Korean cinema is extremely sadomasochistic. They make some great psychological horror, for sure. That's not all of it, but that's probably the most famous of it. I haven't seen Lady Vengeance. I should probably check it out. The cock meta is real? Oh no. Very interesting. Very interesting data. You mean most American remakes are pretty sad?
Hey,
it's actually
I got
true.
a call from the school.
But it's apparently something we have to do, and I don't know why, because I always disagree with it. They're like, here's some excellent Kino, like, it aged great, like, timeless foreign movie. And, you know, we don't trust American audiences to just read the goddamn subtitles, or poorly dub it with some big-name actor names to try to sell it, even though their voices don't quite fit. Like, we have to remake it, and then the remake is always fucking trash. And it changes just enough to actually get it wrong. Like, they entirely miss the point of the original, even. Such that the premise is is often different. And the plot is different enough, and they water it down, and it's just, it's trash. It's embarrassing. I don't know why we do it. But
I hear you ditched half a day on your first
apparently,
day of school.
producers can't help themselves. I don't know. You never got into Korean dramas, even though you heard so much about them and how great they are? Yeah, I've seen a lot of Korean, like, rom-coms, too, as a matter of fact. Obviously, like, psychological horrors and stuff are probably the most Korean movies I've seen. But the second most, and it's not even close, has been rom-coms. Like, I've watched a lot of Korean rom-coms. I don't know why. Don't ask me to explain it. But a lot of them honestly have a lot of that psychological horror in there. Just a little bit. They can't help but inject it.
Just when I was thinking you had it together this morning.
Because then no one makes money on making the remake. We'll just have your acquisitions guy buy the rights to it. And then produce the dub, re-release it under whatever, you know. And then scoop up that money. But I guess you get everything if you produce it here, but I don't know what audience you're trying to acquire, really. Because actual fans of the original know that your remake is going to be dog shit and they're probably not going to watch it. Or at least they're going to watch it but not pay for it. And so, like, normally the whole reason like you do a sequel is because you already have a baked-in audience. Like, there's an audience that's almost guaranteed to, like, at least have name recognition with it and buy it, right? And making new stuff is a risk and scary, right? Because there isn't a population that's like ready-made to just consume it, which is why, you know, we have a million sequels instead of more new IPs, you know? Because it's just less risk.
Just behave yourself.
But your baked-in audience is like, has been systematically taught to hate you and know that your remake is going to suck, and so it seems counterproductive.
One wrong step and your life is over. You do know what probation means, right? Good. Hey.
Probation means you work for me. Yeah. Heaven's Gate ruined it for everyone. I mean, it depends on how old you are. But
yeah, I just closed up shop.
Anybody who likes foreign
I'll head over in
films,
half an hour,
whatever your age happens to be, you had that first American remake that you watched that turned you off to American remakes forever. It
What
could
are
have
you
been
standing
anything.
around for? Get upstairs and go to bed already.
Sojiro smells like an Italian grapefruit cigarette? Yo. That sounds great, and I wish it were true, but you know he smells like curry. And curry smells disgusting.
No.
Although
it's
at
the
least there's a
guy.
nice
I
coffee
just hired a
scent
part-timer.
there. And the smell of coffee is quite pleasing. You get like a
Don't
Dark
forget to
City
lock the
sort of
door.
vibe with
Turn all
this?
the lights off, okay?
Yeah, you know what? A little bit. I agree. Not in plot or anything, but just the general, like, there's this subconscious, like, other world that nobody knows about. And, like, you know the one secret, and it's, you know... You could say a little bit of The Matrix too, but probably more Dark City.
Yep, I'm leaving now.
Dark City is sort of like the drama mystery big brother of the, at first, Psychology 101 and then just, like, herder action of Matrix.
I told you, he's a part-timer.
Yeah, they missed that, Leadfoot. The Terrorgeist and Zombie Dragons are still not single. They are, they are Tindergeists and Grinder Dragons. Technically, you can run them in groups. Is probably the 98 Godzilla. Is that the one where, like, Godzilla lays a bunch of eggs in a football stadium at the end of it? If so, I totally understand. It was trash. I have to live an honest student life. And that involves saving my game and going to bed.
About time you've come to.
Oh, it was Madison Square Garden, not a football stadium. Okay. Pardon me.
On your feet, inmate.
You hate these children. You don't like Caroline
Our
and
master
Justine.
wishes to speak with you. It's
Honestly,
for your
I don't
own
either. They're
sake that
creepy
you
as
take
fuck.
his words to-
First off, let us celebrate our reunion. Oh, you've awakened to your powers, and special ones at that.
You've awakened to your powers.
Your rehabilitation can finally begin.
Yeah, at least the other characters, when they see Yosuke cringe, they react to it negatively, as you should. But this is just like, nope, this is how it is. Yeah, and their hats spell oxymoron, right.
There is no need to understand it all for the time being. You will be training the power of persona, which you have awakened to. Personas are, in other words, a mask, an armor of the heart when confronting worldly matters. I have high expectations for you.
Was Heaven's Gate a huge flop and went over budget and totally failed? I can't remember. Entirely possible. I mean, a lot of movies go in way over budget and flop, right? That's a concern. New IP or old.
There is no need to worry. You will learn when the time comes.
Yeah, I don't think the voice fits nose either. It needs to be more nasal. Obviously.
Using it will allow you to come and go between reality and palaces.
Why couldn't they have just been adults? I don't know, man. They should have been. Why do this?
I bestowed it to you as a means to train you as a thief.
It's been cited as the reason studios don't take big gambles on original IP anymore. I mean, they definitely do, right?
The Metaverse Navigator is a gift from our master. You better take care in using it, inmate.
I think it's more like, because, you know, Avatar was a brand new IP that they spent $400 million developing stuff for, and it hugely made out for them, right? But, you know, I think it's more like it's just easier and less risky to do sequels, for the most part. And so why bother? Why bother taking the big risk when it could end up like, what's that Captain of Mars movie? What was that one? Something something in his adventures on Mars that was kind of like a scuffed Star Wars. Yeah, John Carter. I mean, it was based on a book series, right? So there's that. It's not like brand new, but... Or Waterworld, like a possibly even more famous humongous flop. Plenty of great examples of gigantic, you know, gigantic first in their series movies that humongously explode. James Cameron spent most of his own money on Pocahontas in space. It was Pocahontas in space, wasn't it? And I guess maybe that was clout too, right? Because Titanic did so well. And honestly, all of his movies do so well. I don't know if it was mostly his own money, but I know he spent a lot. Personally. Waterworld is the bomb. It is the bomb, but it didn't exactly blow up in the box office. It sank. Although a lot of the things that, like, sink in the box office, eventually they make their money back. On, like, streaming or, in the old days, VHS. Over time and become, like, a cult classic. Like, The Big Lebowski didn't do very well in the theaters, for instance, and then it kind of became a cult classic after a while. Yeah, more Dances with Wolves meets Pocahontas, I suppose. Andy tricked the producers into paying him to do a whole bunch of, like, deep sea diving, because he's just fascinated about that, and the Titanic. And so he's like, I want to explore the Titanic and do a bunch of deep sea stuff. I know. I'll trick the producers into paying for it and make a movie about it.
Devote yourself
And
to
it
your
worked. It was
training
actually
so
kind of
that you may
brilliant.
become a fine thief.
It must be disheartening to make use of the Metaverse Navigator alone.
And then he's been quote-unquote making Avatar 2 and 3 for like 30 years now, or however long it's been.
Should there be others who would prove beneficial to you, I will grant it to them as well.
I wonder if it's ever going to come out, or if he's going to wait until a gigantic sea change in American perception of some foreign war like he did with Iraq, where it was basically a giant anti-George Bush movie, and he rode that wave. Probably
This
not
is
on
all
purpose,
for you
but
to grow
it happened that
as
way.
a most excellent thief.
Yeah, that's why only like one part of that movie had anything to do with the ocean seafloor. That's why he hoodwinked them. I was reading like a...
It's time. Go back and enjoy whatever rest you might have.
So I was reading what she was saying. I was reading like behind the scenes stuff about that. And it was kind of interesting to me. Disney hasn't released Pocahontas 2 and 3 yet, so he has no script, yep. Clown noises. Yeah, the fake island did sink twice. It was kind of a...
Seriously?
What was that movie? Like the most famously troubled production of a movie that ended up actually getting completed. I'm trying to remember what it was. I think it was that Windmills.
What's going on?
That Windmills one. Apocalypse Now? Maybe. I watched a lot of, like, making of for Apocalypse Now. What a shit show. I guess there are a lot, yeah, that's true.
You mean that one with the red ribbon?
Oh, this is a new scene, I think.
I guess so.
Yeah, Red Ribbon Girl.
She's so thin.
That's what I thought, Ponytail student. She is really thin.
It's not fair. I've got my hair in a ponytail too.
Get owned.
Okay, and what's that got to do with being thin?
Please, take my seat.
Student with ribbon in hair.
My station's coming up.
Are you sure? Oh, then.
Some say the crow is pretty troubled. Well, I mean...
Oh, wow,
true.
speed.
Whenever someone accidentally gets shot on set, I suppose it's, you could call that troubled.
I mean, excuse me, that seat was for this lady. Oh.
Then he falls asleep, or pretends to fall asleep. You love the story of James Cameron having a meeting with Fox. He went to the chalkboard in the room and simply wrote the word alien, and then he added S to make it aliens, and then he drew 2 vertical lines through it and made a $sign. Yeah. I haven't heard that anecdote. Makes for a good, good mental picture, though. Want me to, wake him up? Good evening to Texas.
It's
Sorry.
alright. I can understand his position as well. I'm sorry I couldn't be any help.
It's all right, dearie. Don't you worry.
That's really what he actually did? Oh, okay.
Please allow me to carry your luggage at least.
Hey, he knows how to talk to
Thank
producers.
you.
It takes a special kind of person to get through to
Is it
them.
heavy, though?
Not at all. I train plenty.
Double trainees.
Pardon me.
Ma'am,
Thank you so much for earlier.
I didn't do anything. I just offered to do something you told me not to.
For speaking cracking up when I offered my seat on the train. You're a second year at Shujin Academy, correct? I'm a first year there myself. Thinking you totally slipped my mind back on the train, and I didn't want to be rude to my senpai.
Okay.
Please excuse me.
Any over-polite users in the chat this evening? Oh yeah, go to school on time. Let's actually do that for once. I seem to have made it to school safely. What was that castle, though?
Class is starting.
Class has started. This guy looks like he's about to tell me about nanomachines. New TA tour. I'm the social studies teacher, Mr. Ujimaru. I'll be teaching you the rules of society this year. Undoes his tie. I used to play college ball. You all look like you've been spoiled growing up. Can't wait to see who disappoints me the most this year. A certain dictionary defines a teacher as a period... Sorry, defines a year, not a teacher. A period of 365 disappointments. The book's title is about as cynically satirical as the rest of it. It's The Devil's Dictionary by Ambrose Bierce. Hey, new kid. First rule of society, we live in a society. True. Hey, well, you were just challenged to a game of AOS tonight, 2K. Downside opponent wants you to build both of our lists because he's in the middle of moving right now. What do? Make them evenly matched, right? Throw in some stuff you want to test, but don't, you know. Is this TTS so you can just invent anything and it's anything versus anything, or does it have to be like stuff both of you have? That's it. I just noticed that, Lonely Sandbar. That is an impressive slouch. I bet if he stood up straight, he'd be 7 feet tall. What's a good match against BOC? What would be fun that you kind of play?
What's the answer?
Yeah, you do play like everything. Skaven, Sylvaneth. Skaven would be fun. Hiding warp fire throwers in units of clan rats sounds pretty good against BOC. Tell me what the Devil's Dictionary defined as the chief factor in the progress of the human race. Villains.
This is it.
Correct. Malefactors, to be specific. You actually knew that, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Sure, villains can affect the course of history, but remember that this definition is a sardonic witticism, nothing more. Here in the real world, villains don't push humanity forward. All they do is spread chaos and strife. Wrong. But, I mean, good on ya for that hopium. Wow, he got it right? Is he really a criminal? Seems like a punk, but maybe he's actually serious about studying. I feel like I got a little smarter from being able to answer that question. I feel like I became smarter from having already known the answer to that question. Makes perfect sense. Just like always. Oh, give me those stat points. Currently we are oblivious, milquetoast, great word, bumbling, inoffensive, and existent for the charm. Someday these will be maxed out, but that day is not today. What's the least overpowered Order faction? Sylvaneth, probably. BOC v Sylv? Maybe BOC v... I like BOC versus Fireslayers too, that sounds good. A real, like, you know, Horde versus Elite Anvil and see who comes out on top. You can't wait for me to be offensively kind? Yeah. Is that one of them? We don't have any room for criminals here, not in school and not in society. Am I clear? Then what are prisons for? Milk toast. I hear this incredible first year came. Wow, that girl in the ribbon is really thin. Is she a what? Everyone says she's so thin. I guess I did too when I first met her, so... Fair's fair. Delinquent and the honor student arriving at the same time? Uh-oh. Assault, blackmail, drugs. He's done it all. I hear he carries around a knife. We get to listen to rumors about us during the loading screen.
Hey there, Takamaki. Things have been pretty dangerous lately with all those accidents.
God, his voice is so slimy. I hate it.
Sorry, I have a photo shoot today. It's for the special summer issue, so I can't afford to miss it.
Yeah, I mean, voice actor is just doing a great job. He's simply doing his job. It's perfect, right?
Hey now, being a model's fine and dandy, but don't work your pretty little self to the bone.
Yeah, he sounds so concerned.
You mentioned you weren't feeling well, right? Something about appendicitis?
Yes, I keep planning to go to the hospital, but I've been too busy. Sorry to worry you.
You must be lonely too. I feel bad for keeping your best friend at practice so often.
Is this the first time? I can't remember what button I use. Hold up. I actually can't remember. Do these still work? Hold up. Nope. There we go. Oh, it's really quiet though. Damn. Alright, I will fix these. I gotta rework it. Yeah, they're way too quiet still. There we go. Yeah, it's a little quiet. I forgot I haven't used these or set them up in a long time. And we're gonna need some new ones. We're gonna need some new clips, actually. More than just, you know, the sweat and apology and FBI. We gotta get some more. I forgot about that until just now because it was a really rapey statement.
Oh, and be careful around that transfer student. He's got a criminal record after all. If something were to happen to you.
Thank you. Please excuse me.
Yeah.
Nah. Immediate, like, disgusto face.
Yo.
He's maulding. Who are you again? And now that we're more familiar with the person, they're named Ryuji instead of
Don't say shit
Sakamoto.
like that. Anyways, I want to talk about that castle from yesterday.
I'd rather not.
I tried telling myself it was all just a dream, but I couldn't do it.
That's because it wasn't. Don't you get it?
I can't act like nothing happened. It's all connected to that bastard Kamoshida, after all. I want to find out what's up with that place, no matter what. And you know, you're the only person I can rely on for this stuff, so... You in?
No. Hey, was James scared of fireworks? Yes, he is. Overnight tonight, and then, like, tomorrow night is gonna be rough for James. Bro, James is scared when... Like, when people are sitting down and they stand up, he actually gets scared. Like, not just, oh, it's a dog standing up because the people stood up. Like, he becomes frightened. When we go outside, like, a bird flies by and lands somewhere, he's afraid. When a noise, someone shuts their car door, like, across the entire parking lot, he's, like, spooked by it. Fireworks are gonna be like his apocalypse now. Like, it's not gonna be okay. I'm out. I wish. Nope. What's next?
Nice! Okay, glad we're in this together. I think we should just try and retrace our steps from yesterday. In the meantime, you're walking to the station, right? Let's go together.
You don't know what a Pomeranian looks like? I could show you, but he's like, he's calm at this moment, at last, and he's kind of like, just chilling. So I kind of don't want to bother him.
Any other weird buildings on the way?
Ryuji doesn't seem like a bad guy. You should probably just go along with this. Thanks, Railroad. You should make me want to instead of force me to.
If a huge castle like that really exists, I'm sure we'll find it in no time. When did they build something like that, though? We walked that way from here, right? Don't be like that. It'll be over quick. All right, this way. Let me know if you notice something.
Okay. Yeah, can we use the navigator? How does main character Senpai, like, not know about this? Doge stream when? I can't really set up another camera, apologies.
We're at school.
I only have a webcam and then a painting camera that's old and stopped working, and so I can't do hobby streams for the time being.
Wasn't anything out of place along the way, right? I didn't see no castle either. We must have made a wrong turn somewhere.
I ain't seen no castle.
Let's try again.
It'll be over quick. Title of Ryuji's sex tape. Actually true, probably. It's fine. Happens to a lot of guys. I want to go home. Just let me go home, Ryuji.
Come on, you gotta stick with me to the end. Let's go. For real?
What happened with the hobby cam? It's something is wrong with it, like the actual camera part of it. It's like flickering and I'm getting digital artifacts all over the place. Like something's actually wrong with it. It was an old camera, to be fair. I thought it was the cable that connects the camera to the computer, and it was, and then I got a new cable. But it's still doing it, and I looked in the viewfinder, and it's doing it on the camera itself. So, like, something is fucked up. Which is unfortunate, because I want to work on the Mawpod.
I already did that. I didn't see anything like it around here. Huh? Phone.
Phone.
Hey, that reminds me. Didn't you have a navigation app thingy on back then? I don't know if it was or not, but I heard stuff that sounded like one coming from your phone. You know, didn't it say stuff like returned to the real world or something like that?
Oh, you got Dominion today? Nice. Scored 1 Dr. Dark match.
Let me see your phone for a bit.
How much for a new cam? I don't know. I haven't looked it up. I haven't been shopping for one. I've been, like, working on YouTube stuff and streaming a lot. And so I just decided to get to it when I get to it. It is a cute logo.
That's not how I'd describe it. What a weird app. Oh, wait, this is it!
This is it.
I knew it! It is a navigation app! There's even your search history! Oh man, I'm such a genius. Let's try using it. Then I'll do it.
Kamoshida. Shujin Academy. Pervert. Castle.
Pervert Castle. Okay.
Here we go. Then we went in a certain direction and... Hey, what are you... Huh? What the hell?
My search history, no.
Look, it's the castle from yesterday. We made it back. That means what happened yesterday was for real too. Yeah, that was close.
Yeah.
That happened last time too, huh? What's with that outfit?
Pretty fly, right? He really... Homeboy really says, you jelly. Alright. That was probably current when this game was being made. We're going you jelly, right? There's no other choice. What's the matter? You jelly? You jelly, bro?
I ain't jealous.
Got him.
What's going on here? This makes no effing sense at all.
Hey,
It's familiar voice.
stop making a commotion.
People will be telling Ryuji to stop making a commotion for the next 175 hours. And he never, ever stops. A buddy of yours in 3.0, and his list had Chaos Chosen. And they did 11 damage on the charge. Are Chosen good now? I'm not sure. 11's alright. Was that like average rolls? Like Chosen are good because 3's 3's -1/1, right? And they have that inside out kind of, if any Chosen kill something, they buff like other things. Commotion count 1. Oh no. You're gonna need 3 digits for that one, Lonely Sandbar. Maybe. Yeah, I would say the Lord Whale pretty much hit the nail on the head. Chosen were always good, or decent at least. They just have a tendency to drop out of lists for stuff like Knights, because it's a pretty elite unit that only has like 1 damage weapons. And they sort of end up finding their way into your lists by the time you're looking at cavalry options or stuff that counts as battle line, and Chosen don't, which is sort of the big problem with them. But they can slap. They absorb buffs well.
You?
The shadows started acting up, so I came here wondering what it could be.
And they have like super old school models, if you're into that kind of thing.
To
Which
think you guys
generally
have
I'm
come back
not,
to the entrance when we
but
barely managed to
a lot of
escape.
people are.
What is this place? Is it the school?
We've been over this before. How are you like
That's right.
re-going over this? This happened.
But it's a castle!
This castle is the school, but only to this castle's ruler.
The castle's ruler?
I think you called him Kamoshida? It's how his distorted heart views the school.
Kamoshida? Distorted?
Yeah, a pervert castle, to be specific.
Explain it in a way that makes sense.
She just did. Sorry, he. It's got a female voice, so it's hard for me to... Look, there's no way this could be any simpler. Ryuji.
I shouldn't have expected a moron to get it.
Basically, yeah. He's doing the, like, I'm going to not understand something unbelievably simple so that the audience gets another chance at having it explained to them, kind of thing.
What did you say?
Which is generally a trope I find annoying.
What was that?
It must be the slaves captive here.
Bakanji, yeah.
For real?
Stupe Bakanji. But its name is Morgana, and it's not a girl. Yeah, so... female voice actor doing a female voice with a female name. And so I thought the thing was a girl for, like, the first time I played it. And then... it's not really a spoiler, but, like, at some point you're talking to Morgana. And he's like, yeah, I'm not a girl. I'm like, oh, okay. That truly threw me for a loop. Boy cat.
Oh shit, it's for real! We saw other guys held captive here yesterday. I'm pretty sure they're from our school.
How long do I usually stream for? On the weekend Lo-Fi Mega Beef Bowl Challenge streams, like 4 or 5 hours. Maybe a little longer sometimes, maybe a little shorter sometimes, but today I had an early, like we came in for an hour and a half, hour 45, to watch like a live reveal event from Games Workshop, and then so we had that in the morning, and then now I'm doing this, so it's probably going to be a little bit shorter of a stream. Like maybe next save point or something.
Most likely on Kamoshida's orders. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's like that every day here. What's more, you two escaped yesterday. He must have lost his temper quite a bit.
That son of a bitch!
Ryuji?
This is bullshit! You hear me, Kamoshida?
Doing that isn't going to open it, you know.
Stop making a commotion, Ryuji.
Still, it seems you have your reasons.
Hey, Mona!
Morgana is the Teddy of P5, in that it's the mascot character, yes, but it's not like Omega rapey and you actually hate the character, like truly. Most people still don't like Morgana, but it's because of actions they perform later, and not so much because of who they intrinsically are, you know? So I guess, yeah, the Teddy of this game.
It's Morgana!
Do you know where those voices are coming from?
You want me to take you to them?
Are we upping the count even if the word commotion isn't used? I don't know. Maybe. I haven't decided. I suppose we have to get to 3 digits somehow, right? Dog from P3 with the Cerberus persona is the best mascot. Yeah, even if it was bland and I didn't, you know, Koromaru, I was just sort of shrugging, right? I'm like, okay, it's a dog. It's smart. It has a persona that's actually sweet, right? But it wasn't like a terrifically impactful character, one way or another. That being said, normally their mascot characters are so fucking annoying that one, hey, the cream rises to the top.
Well, I guess I could guide you there. But only if he comes with us.
Let's go!
It's settled then.
For real? Thanks, man.
Alright, let's do this. Follow me.
I'm like, yeah, let's do
This is our infiltration point.
2 quick ones. I already know I got the perfect line.
Ain't that where we escaped out of last time?
That's right. Not barging in through the entrance is one of the basics of phantom thievery.
How are we supposed to know about that stuff?
I'll make sure to teach you as we go. Come on, follow me.
So, Sorry for dragging you into all of this.
Don't apologize for something that you do not regret.
But I just can't forgive that bastard Kamoshida doing whatever the hell he wants. Really though, thanks for coming along. I owe you big time.
Big time. Phantom Thieves stealing hearts? Yep, that's what we're doing.
Creepy as always.
That's what the whole game's about. We are Phantom Thieves stealing people's hearts.
Now make sure you do exactly as I say, alright? Follow me.
That cute Sonic spin dash. Can I save at any time in this game now? No, I can't. Okay. I didn't know if Royal, like, let you be really cheap with it. Went here when we came in the front. I was seeing double or something just now. Was that Shujin? Bro, we've established this is the fucking school. God damn it. I've told you before, this place is your school. Regardless, we don't have time to stand around. Who knows when a shadow might show up.
Let's go. Shoot. I had a feeling there would be guards here. Looks like we're going to have to start fighting our way forward.
Nice.
For real?
Oh boy. I'll just teach you the basics of battle for now. You'd better not forget all of this.
I won't.
Always try to ambush enemies instead of rushing everywhere headlong. Attack from behind whenever you can.
What are the fluoro splashes behind? I'm not sure what they're supposed to represent. Maybe that you're running around in a dream world or something? Like, what dreams may come or something when they're walking through the painting. I'm not sure what they're supposed to be exactly.
You'll need to rip their masks off to momentarily break the control that the palace ruler has over them.
Okay.
If you succeed, your opponent will be caught off guard, allowing us to jump in for a preemptive attack.
Nice, that's how we win initiative.
So, we want to get the jump on him and make the...
You know you're just going to be watching, right? But anyway, let's go.
Anyway, let's go.
I'll reveal your true form.
Got him. Doombull, Beast Lord, Great Grey Shaman, Dragon Ogre Shoggoth, Bulgor, Reinforced Gores, Reinforced Bestigors, Reinforced Ungor Raiders, Ungor Raider,
I'm not done.
Dragon Ogre, Gorgon, Cygor, Wildfire Taurus. Cygor and Dragon Ogres, huh? Bold move. Augie. Oh, that does a shitload of damage. I guess I really should just cast a spell against them, huh?
Power courses through me.
Power courses through me.
Okay.
And I have to waste a skill item, a Metasone. Alright, next time we cast a spell. For sure.
Why ain't it? Damn it! They were here before. Where'd they go?
Quiet down.
Stop making a commotion. Quiet down. I feel like quiet down is pretty synonymous with stop making commotion. We got number 3.
Oh yeah, there were more of them further in too.
They might have been transferred already.
Oh crap! I can hear footsteps coming. Lots of them.
It would be a problem if they discovered us now. Hey, let's head into that room. We should be able to hide in there until they leave.
This is what is known as a save room. It is safe.
The shadows probably won't come in here.
How can you
There's
tell?
a lack of distortion here, meaning the ruler's control over this area is weak.
Oh, weak control, huh? Okay.
Is this a classroom?
Yes.
Now do you understand? This place is another reality that the ruler's heart projects.
This is Kamoshida's reality? Ugh, shit makes no sense at all.
It makes perfect sense.
One could say it's a world in which one's distorted desires have materialized.
Yep.
I call such a place a palace.
Also, it's shaped like a palace. Makes it easy to call a palace.
This is happening because he thinks the school is his own castle.
So, it became like this because he just thought of it like that? Son of a bitch!
I'm furious that he's created a
really
reality.
hate this Kamoshida guy.
Hate doesn't even cover how I feel. Everything is that asshole's fault.
I don't know what happened between you two, but don't let your emotions get the better of you.
He will refuse to take that advice for a long time. I think he does get better, though. Right?
His lackeys are everywhere inside.
Pinoy Cowder. Hello? His emotions are all over the place.
You're curious about your outfit, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm curious as hell about it, too.
Naturally. I mean, look at him.
World.
More stuff that makes no sense.
Anything distorts according to how a ruler pleases within his palace. A school can turn into a castle like this, after all. In order to prevent such distortions, one must hold a powerful will of rebellion. Your appearance is a manifestation of that. It's the image of rebellion that you hold within.
Oh, I have extra costumes in the Royale version?
All
Cool.
this. I'm more curious about you than his clothes. What the hell are you anyways?
I'm a human. An honest-to-God human.
No. Absolutely not. First time I played this game, at this exact moment, I'm like, nah. You are a shadow monster just like Teddy.
More like a cat.
This is, well, it's because I lost my true form. I think.
I see.
You think?
But I do know how to regain my true form. Why I snuck in here was for a preliminary investigation of those means.
Alright.
Well, I ended up getting caught,
A
though.
furry projecting what his heart desires.
Besides, I've been tortured by Kamoshida too.
Don't they normally like to be more anthropomorphic than that?
I'm gonna make him pay for sure.
I suppose I don't
What is
profess
this,
to know.
comic book? This is seriously crazy.
It is
If we're gonna
stylized to
keep
be
going,
somewhat of
we
a
should
comic
hurry
book.
along.
That is true.
I'll be counting on your skills this time too, rookie. Got it?
Rookie.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna force it all on you. I thought it might help, so... I brought this just in case. It's a model gun, though, so it only makes sounds.
Oh. And I was almost gonna say, like, finally someone just brings a fucking gun to one of these stories, you know?
But it looks totally real, so it'll at least fake him out.
Good point, Fist9.
Oh, I brought some medicine, too. You know what they say, providing is something. Huh? Huh?
So here, I brought this toy gun and some
So you
and some
were planning this from
acetaminophen.
the start. Well, fine. If you're ready to go, we'll resume our infiltration.
You got a Chakov and medicine. Perfect. Makes sense.
There are probably still sentries making their rounds out there. Let's use this time to hash out our current situation.
Let's hash. In a safe room, you can consult with your teammates and save your game. You can save your game. Let's do it. Alright, now that I've saved, apologies for cutting it a little bit short, but the fireworks have started to begin, and James is absolutely shivering in the corner. Also, I had that thing in the morning with the interview. Or with the preview, so... We'll pick up tomorrow with a nice big day of Persona 5. TY for watching, good talk and all that, I appreciate. Thanks for the subs and the bits and the primes. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please enjoy some outro music, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Big P5 Day. And chill. Thanks a lot.